Hey, people, we are back in another new setup. You know, it's probably be our little setup for the rest of the playoffs. Shout out my brother Charlie V.
Yes, sir.
Hooking us up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Look, we right on the lake, brother. You know
Little real estate. Little
real estate. You know, so we love to hear it. We love to hear it. What he
say? Said this is about to be his crib.
It's gonna be his
We
crib.
can talk.
Yeah.
We can talk.
We gonna have conversation.
We can talk.
We can shut down the whole pod so we get that going.
Talk.
Hey, we would make the pot a whole deal.
Yeah, literally.
But now we're back with my brother Theo Pinson, brother Raven Felton, and Charlie V. We
Yes,
in the
sir.
house, and it's playoff time, boys. It's about to get serious. We dead business right
That
now.
shit got serious already.
It's already serious.
This is serious.
Dead
Exciting.
serious, and so
People going home.
people already done went home.
Yeah, people going vacation.
But let's talk about two teams that are still in the mix. We got the Warriors and we got the Grizzlies. So the Warriors will face the Rockets in the first round of the playoffs. Let's start there.
Scary.
Do we think that the Warriors will be a first round exit?
No.
No, it's scary for the Rockets. It might be over with.
Yeah, it's over with for the Rockets. The way
Over with the
it's over
Rockets?
with. Have a good night. Have a good night. I know they're the second seed, but we talking about Golden State, Jimmy Butler, and Steph Curry, who are professionals at this. Been here before, seen this movie before. I just think Houston's a good team, but they're too young. Their time is not now. They're probably 2 or 3 years away from actually doing something in the playoffs. But this is Golden State time.
Probably the worst matchup they could have got.
Yeah, it's a
Be completely
bad
honest with you.
matchup.
I mean,
Bad matchup.
for a team to just get to the playoffs to play a team that's actually been there and done it at the highest level, that is the worst matchup because the only person that knows them is the coach. He can't play. So
Amen.
they in big trouble. And I'm going to say this right now, Jimmy Butler will never get disrespect ever again. Ever again. Because the way he is able to just turn it on, that just shows you how good he is. Like, he knows he can dominate any game. And then just running mate is who?
Steph. Batman, as we call him.
What's scary about Golden State, Jimmy Butler's never had a Steph Curry. He's never had a Steph Curry. He's never had a Defensive Player of the Year back there behind him as an anchor. He's never had a team around him that has championship DNA that's been there. That's a dangerous team.
Very.
Rockets get put in the backwood in 6.
6.
I say 5.
No, I say 6 because Hong said 5, so I got to say 6.
I'm with you, Hong.
All right, man. I might be the only Rockets believer here. That's crazy.
You think they're
you
going to
on
win
this
it?
Houston shit, huh?
I think it go to 7. I think it's a toss-up. Who wins?
Oh, no. If it goes 7, it's over. You know who wins.
It's not going to 7.
It goes 7. You know who's gonna step up.
Yeah, that's 6 games.
Night.
6 games?
Yeah.
I say 5.
Bro,
Yeah.
the Rockets are playing really good basketball.
Now,
Amen
I can't
Thompson.
disrespect the Rockets, but at the end of the day, come on, man. Steph Curry,
I mean, so
Jimmy
look.
Butler.
Yeah,
So
it's
look.
tough. It's tough to bet against those
A-
guys.
I feel
It's
that.
tough.
I
Can't
feel
bet against
that.
them.
But Amen Thompson has on record been like the best on-ball defender percentage-wise.
I'm going to tell you what's
Amen
going to be
Thompson.
tough for Amen Thompson.
Amen.
Amen Thompson.
Come on.
What is it? It's a man, right?
No, amen, and whatever it is. Yeah, amen your ass up out of here. That's what's gonna
Don't do your boy like that.
That's what's gonna happen.
Don't do
in
your
the
boy like that,
playoffs,
bro.
man.
Hey, listen.
on.
No, he right, though, because I'm going to tell you one thing.
Come on.
They're going to make him beat him. He going to have to shoot that ball.
No one in
And
this
we
play-
all know he can't shoot.
So what's the Warriors game plan? How they gonna execute
The
that?
man going to have to make shots. I'm going to make Dylan Brooks beat me. You can't really let Jalen Green get comfortable, in my opinion. Because I think if he gets comfortable, it could get spooky.
So speaking to a point Hong always makes, you think they're just going to game plan a way to get Jalen Green, make him the focal point, get him out the game, and make the secondary players beat them?
Everybody else got to beat him. I think Amen Thompson's going to play a lot of minutes because he's that important.
Draymond gonna.
He
lock
has
him
to beat him. Like, if I was the coach, I would say, number 1 in the other color, he has to beat us with jump shots. When I tell you the week of preparation, and they didn't even get a full week, but they got a good enough time stretch.
Yeah.
It's to the point where at some point it's going to come to players. James Harden talked about it. He said, look, game 1, game 2, a little bit of game 3 is plays and strategy. After that,
Just
it's time to bump. Who can put that ball in the basket? So I think Golden State just has more people who can do that than Houston
in the playoffs.
I'm just going
It's
off
not proven.
experience. I'm just going off experience. They've been there before. You got the best shooter in the world, and then you got Jimmy Butler, who very different player in the playoff time.
Playoff Jimmy.
True.
So I can't bet against that.
Probably one of the greatest playoff players.
How did the
we've seen in our
Rockets beat them,
generation.
though, Ray?
How do the Rockets beat him?
Which call of them got to miss shots.
Who?
I think.
That's exactly.
I
There
think
you go.
personally, the way they have to beat them is really slowing that game down. The Rockets defensively like to slow things down a lot, and I think if they can execute that,
There's no way.
at least in a couple these road games, they can execute that in Golden State, then they have a chance.
But that's where the problem kick in, because now they do have a guy that can play slow basketball. You throw that ball to Jimmy Butler, ain't nobody over there. I don't care how many defenders you say over there in Houston ain't doing that with Jimmy Butler. That's what it is. He
My
knows
man
how-
just had a quad contusion. And he went for 40.
Yeah.
And broke a record.
Come on, bro. The dude he's different, bro. Like, he is a bona fide hooper. Look at him. Shooting flat-footed threes. Dime.
That's crazy.
Jaren Jackson. God damn. I mean,
We're gonna talk.
he's
about
just
Jaren
playing.
Jackson.
He's just playing at a super high level. And when I tell you, he knows nobody can guard him. He truly believes that. He chooses not to
He's
score.
so confident right now.
Yeah.
He chooses not to score. And now he's like, oh, it's time to turn it on. Let's go get it.
He be bullying people too.
Bullying. Look at Edie.
Just bully him, man. Look at him.
Edie's how big?
7'4"
Come on, bro. How is he running through Edie?
and Jaren Jackson Jr.
He's just bullying people.
Oh my God.
Look at Draymond with his neon shoes.
What the neon shoes
Shit
got to
nasty.
do with
I ain't
that?
gonna
Is Draymond and JJ matching shoes?
That's what it
That's
look
nasty.
Michigan State.
Oh, true.
Oh yeah.
Oh, true. I forgot about that. Hey,
That's
so
nasty
look,
work.
let's get to this game. Let's get to this game. So Jimmy broke an all-time record for like free throws in the playing game, and he had 38. Yeah, after the game, he was calling Steph Batman. And what's scary is they can do this. They can play off of each other and feel the game. If Steph is not having a good shooting night, they can play a different way.
Listen, how scary is a guy like Jimmy Butler, who's really a number one guy? Now he's on a team where he's a number two. Think about that.
And he's comfortable with being number two.
Yeah.
I'm
Because
gonna
you
tell
know
you,
all the pressure ain't really on him. So who could play freely like that?
if you really think about it, especially from the Miami days, Jimmy, he was a one, but he wasn't really a one because he got everybody else involved. Like, yes, he was the guy that you go to make the play. It wasn't like always like he go get the bucket. Think about it. He got Duncan Robinson $90 million.
95.
Don't cheat him. 95.
Tyler Hero.
95.
We're gonna talk about him later. He has put a battery pack
Yeah, in his back.
in his back
Yeah.
as now he's a star.
Made his career, helped his career.
Now this motherfucker has Steph Curry.
Playing happy.
I don't want to play
basketball.
these dudes, bruh.
I don't want to play him either.
Don't let them sweep them
They not doing
and
it.
they get rest.
And
They're not
healthy,
sweeping them
though.
niggas,
That's
though.
what's crazy. They're healthy.
That's not far
Kuminga
fetched,
don't
Cam.
play.
It's not far fetched for them to sweep him.
Crazy.
Kaminga
It's
doesn't
not-
play.
Kaminga doesn't fit right now.
They gonna get at least one, bro.
You hear me?
They'll
Kaminga
get
don't
At least
even
one.
fit.
Kuminga
Okay,
doesn't
give him
play.
Give him one. I'll give
Kaminga
him
don't
one.
even fit right now.
I know.
Kaminga
Which
gotta
is
be
crazy.
So
He don't even
Kaminga,
fit, 'cause
Kaminga gotta go.
You
bruh.
can't put him in
That's
front of
sick.
post. You can't put him in front of what's the other dude name? Is it Santos?
Santos.
You can't put him in front of neither one of them because they play within that system.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hell no, he can play.
No, he
Th-
can
no.
This
I'm not
is
saying he
choice.
can't play, but for their system, he don't fit right now.
I
I'm just being honest.
think it's more of like they're rolling. So why mess it up?
Yeah.
I think listen.
Especially against the Rockets, I think he fits against. the
I think
Rockets.
I think if they do it right, I don't know if Post and them can play in this next series.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Santos and Post, I think you need Kuminga
Why not? Why do you think they can't
Because
play?
because they're a smaller team.
Yeah.
I think they're a smaller team, a more up and down team. That's what Kuminga eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He can touch that paint. Is what the fuck is Sengun gonna do at the rim?
Who?
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Sengun gonna do
Yeah,
that.
That nigga's
what's
an
Sengun-
all-star,
He
bro.
gonna block somebody's shot?
No, I like Sengun. Like,
Kuminga
He
gonna
all
put
right,
him in the
man.
rim.
but Draymond gonna like.
lock that up.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
over.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
he
He
ain't
ain't
gonna-
Sengun ain't
Sengun
gonna,
have
be, he ain't
to-
gonna be a factor in this series.
Fat.
But having
I don't know about
Kuminga
that.
as like a secret weapon or not
He
knowing
gonna get slowed
Exactly.
down.
What?
He gonna get slowed
Exactly.
down.
what he's
Not a
bringing
factor.
to the table is a good thing, man.
They got that in their back pocket.
He's an all-star, bro. And to me, he's like
Who's an all-star?
he's a poor
Sengun?
man.
Oh,
He's
Sengun, yeah.
He's a poor man's Jokic. You know what I'm saying? Because he can give you like 6 or 7
I think he's
assists.
closer to Sabonis.
He can give you
Talk
I
about
might put him a little better than Sabonis.
Hey.
I'm sure I put him a little
you
better
already
than
know-
Sabonis.
you
What
already
I
know.
saw last night. You saw the way they were
Listen,
turning that ball. We'll talk about that.
We
later.
talking about
bro, we
something
gonna
else.
talk-
Let me
get
talk
there. We
about
gonna
that.
get there.
that shit
I
got
got something. I got
that
something
shit
to say
has
about
to
that.
we'll talk about
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That shit
yeah.
has to be addressed.
That was bad last night.
That was
Hey, but
terrible.
look, we talked about it in Florida that one time.
Yes.
What that nigga be
Yes.
doing, bro? He be getting away with it.
But
He getting away with it.
Segundo, he's good, but I think Draymond just how physical he is, the way how smart he is, the way he plays.
And you got to
defense.
understand, they still
He's
got
gonna be a
Looney
problem.
over there.
I know.
And a seasoned vet.
I'm gonna say
Rested,
this.
too.
Seasoned vet.
I'm a
And
go
he
out
gonna
a
come up
limb.
big.
They're just too experienced, man.
They
I'm
too,
gonna go out
they
a
are.
limb and say this. If they do pack, like say if they get the Rockets out there in 5, they gonna fuck around with that next series, whoever they play. And that's scary. That I it sound crazy, but think about it. Like really think about it.
If they go to
That's
Houston,
20. That's like
they're-
how they did
if they
2022.
go to Houston and win too, they in trouble.
That's how they did 2022, bro.
Might get swept.
Yeah,
If they go to Houston and win the first 2, they
Yeah.
might get swept.
it's a possibility.
They might get swept.
Like y'all
Highly
starting to
likely.
sway my decision. Like I want the Rockets to take it to 7, but like I'm really thinking
I'm
about
going to tell you, it ain't going 7.
yeah,
to beat the
See,
Golden
y'all
State
six most
Warriors
now.
4 times, it's difficult.
Because I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how most of it, a lot of this shit goes like a Houston gonna fuck around and lose game 1. They're gonna find a way to win game 2.
Nah, it's mental.
Then you go back 1-1. They're gonna take care of home court. I just don't see them experienced enough to go get a win there. And then for pride, they
Yeah.
young, they don't know what the fuck they doing. They're gonna win game 5. Then you go back to Golden State. All right, let's put these boys out of here and let's not go back to Houston.
But what I also think is that might be good for the Rockets. I think they might kind of got to get hit in the face a little bit.
On the flip side, though,
You don't know how they're gonna respond.
Yeah, I was just
On-
about to say
on
that.
the flip side.
That's what could.
these young boys hitting shots. They do. I'm gonna be.
What do you count on hitting shots for them?
They got more players over there than,
Oh,
than
yeah.
Golden State do. I will say that.
But this is my
They got
thing.
more players. So if they hitting shots,
This-
them young boys could surprise us.
Because I'm gonna say
surprise
this.
us.
I'm gonna say this. It's kind of to me, it's not the same. I kind of see it how like the Suns in Minnesota was. Like you account that KD and Book would have hit a lot more shots against Minnesota than they did. They got swept. I'm not saying it's gonna happen to them. This is
No,
much better team.
Book and KD cooked. It was everybody else. I'll tell you this: if the Rockets play Memphis, they beat Memphis.
Yeah.
Yeah, agree.
This is just the wrong team.
It's the wrong.
It's the wrong team. They playing. They listen. The problem is Draymond and Steph and Jimmy. They know they don't got so much time. They not wasted. Not about to get put out by these niggas.
But I'm gonna say this though. Do you think? Do you think?
What?
But do you think the Rockets' irrational confidence helps them though a little bit?
No, not
They're
against
like
them.
big of the moment.
Not
Not
against them.
against-
No, it's the
When it-
it's the
when-
wrong it's the wrong team, bro.
When it comes
I
to
feel
the
bad for them because I think they do got a good team. It's the wrong team.
when it comes to the playoffs,
Playoffs is matchups.
it's matchups. It doesn't matter what seed it is. It's
But
just
even
a
then,
bad matchup for Houston.
We've talked about.
So I'm gonna ask y'all a question, and I'm going on to something else. But same situation: Houston, Golden State. How y'all feel about Detroit, the Knicks?
We gonna get there.
Detroit, a young team. Are we talking about that?
Yeah,
Yeah, we gonna talk about that.
yeah, we gonna talk about
Man,
that.
listen,
Trying to get ahead of the discussion.
Yeah, like 5 topics ahead. I was like,
It
you
all
know,
comes. No.
It all comes together. It definitely comes together.
You know what I'm saying? You got
Damn,
two
but
young teams, and you
yeah,
got,
bro.
a,
Definitely
vet,
comes
you got a
together.
veteran team in
Slow
New
your
York
ass
too.
down, man.
So here you go.
It comes.
I would make one more
I
point.
need to speed up the way I drove way out of this motherfucker.
You said what? I thought you said something. Y'all funny.
It was a hike for you over here, right?
I can tell what
Damn,
type of
took
I
me
can tell what
an hour
type of
and a
day.
No, it didn't.
I can tell what type of day it's gonna be.
Stop.
Man, yeah, it was one of them days.
It's one of them days.
Yeah, I was in my car too damn long.
You're like, hey, where the hell this shit at?
That motherfucker was boiling.
One more thing while we're still on this topic. So I know we spoke about earlier about the identity of the Rockets, and because they can play so many ways that they don't necessarily have a true identity. But the same way the Warriors play many ways, do you not think that actually helps them in their matchup? They can change the ways they play to kind of match up better with the
You talking about for who?
Warriors.
The Rockets adjusting or Warriors?
The Rockets, how you said the Rockets can play in different ways.
Oh yeah, but they could just do it better. The Warriors.
So they just
Like I told you, the biggest thing about this series is experience.
Yep.
They're going to be going through things they ain't never been through in their life. If people don't understand until you're in it, the mental side of the playoffs is taxing.
Well, speak on it.
It is taxing. Like I said, I'll go ahead and tell you, I didn't play, but I was fucking tired because I was out there trying to yell out coverages and all this other shit. Like, the problem is, which helps them to an extent, you got Dillon Brooks and Fred, right? But have they ever been the guys for a team? You're trying to teach Jalen Green, look,
be the guy.
You can't take a tween, step back three right there. That can't happen. The only motherfucker can do that is on the other team, number 30, because we seen him do that. Yeah. We're comfortable with him doing that. Because if you miss, that's demoralizing because every possession matters. And Ray, you was a point guard, bro. Like, you got to, for you, going into the playoffs, you got to control the whole ship. You got to know everything.
Well, you got to control, and you got to be able to not, along with the coach, you got to be able to make adjustments in the playoffs. That's what it's going to boil down to. You know, can the Rockets make adjustments within the flow of the playoffs? You can game plan all day. Yeah. That's cool. You know, we start
get
off,
punched in the mouth.
But can you make in-game adjustments? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Can your players make in-game adjustments?
There you go. Can your players?
Yeah, can your players do that?
Yeah. Two great coaches.
They got the perfect. Houston got the perfect coach to make adjustments.
Can the players do it? Because
exactly.
at the same time, you can tell somebody something, but you have to have your own feel on the court. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I can't run off the screen like that against Steph. You know, this is what he did the last play. Maybe I got to do something different in the second half. Like, you have to be mentally in tune with yourself like that to make those type of adjustments that the coach can't draw that up for you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out how the hell I'm going to get over this damn screen. How I'm going to stay on Steph's hip. Like, you got to do that shit on your own.
I can tell you that the Rockets just going to go into this thing. Everybody plays Golden State the same way in the playoffs.
Yeah.
If you let Steph Curry rest, you're cooked. You have no chance. So he has to be in every single
ball screen
action.
Ball screen.
He has to be in the ball screen.
Bring him up.
But in the playoffs, what Steph is going to do, he's going to hard hedge.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get on the ball, or they're going to fix it. Fix means another player takes the guard who goes up and sets the screen. And then do they have the wherewithal to continue to do that and just everybody just run to the ball? So until Steph is on the ball, we're not starting to play until Stephen Curry is on the ball. And that's why Luka, Kai, guys like that, that's why it was so dangerous, because they understood that. When I remember when I was with Dallas, that was the goal for Doe and Reggie. They literally took a whole practice of just working on that. How to get a certain player on the ball so they can be the action. Because you know you're gonna get past the first one and you're gonna create a great shot. Because that's where it comes down to. It's not about plays no more. It's about matchups.
Everybody has a game plan until they get hit.
Yeah, you hit in the mouth.
And how they going to respond.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right? So we know for a fact Houston's going to get hit popped in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Game 1, too.
How are they going to respond?
Yeah.
And that's a big question mark, because it's like you got a bunch of young guys, a bunch of young Thundercats that you
I'm going to say this, though. The Rockets do got a player, though, who done been in adjustments with the Warriors, though.
Thundercats.
Fred.
Oh, yeah. But he can only say they're not. The difference with Fred and not being Jalen, Fred's not going to be the one attacking nobody off the dribble.
But that's not his game.
Fred's going to be the one, telling, yo, you go. No, you go. And then next thing you know, it's 5 seconds on the clock. Motherfucker got to do something stupid. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it's going to get difficult, because you'll see it. It'll probably be game 2, game 3. Steph go on that run, and all them young little motherfuckers look at the bench.
Yes. Good point, Theo. What happens when Steph has 4 in a row in this court?
They're going to look at that bench and be like,
he's shaking his head.
And he's shaking his head, doing this shit, fucking shaking, doing
I'll
this
never
shit.
Bro, when he hit the
night, bro?
He hit the night in front of the bench in game 5.
Come on.
And I was like, oh, it's over.
I just thought
we
about
can't
it, man.
recover from this.
What happens when Steph shoot a corner 3 and turn away before
he go? He already halfway down the court.
It's a wrap.
But that's the difference, though. He knows he has that power
He
to
got his swag back.
demoralize you.
On the flip side, you guys said that they could lose to Memphis. The Rockets could. If John Brown is getting injured, maybe the Warriors are playing the AC for the AC game.
Yeah. I think Memphis is still they find ways to lose like they did the other night.
Yeah. I don't
Like they turn the ball
I
over
don't
in bad
trust
situations.
Memphis. I trust Jimmy Butler, Stephen Curry, Draymond Green. That's the different level of it.
And JJJ has a tendency.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to.
Did y'all see that last play Memphis ran? What the fuck was that?
Hey, bro.
It was atrocious.
They didn't get the ball in.
They didn't get the ball in. And then they had Algebra taking the ball out.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. It's crazy because we know exactly what you're talking about.
He said algebra.
It's because we didn't watch the game. We know who you're talking about.
Everybody know who I'm talking about.
Bro, but I mean, hey, it's gonna be a series.
I'm
I'll say
excited
that.
to see
I'm
what the young
excited.
boys
I'm
can
excited.
do.
I want to see what the young boys gonna do. We just don't know. Yet.
Yeah, big question
We're
mark.
about to find out.
But let's go over to the
Ass
East.
cooked. That's what's gonna happen. Let's keep it real. Fuck
Hey,
is you talking about?
Jimmy Cooks, like I said, bro. Jimmy Cooks.
Yeah, it's one of the days, guys. 2 years.
2 D, yeah.
I'm hyped. Goldfield got me crumped.
Goat fuel.
Hey, Larry.
We got to close in on the goat fuel. Nah.
No, they ain't getting no sponsorship.
Yeah, ain't
right
get no
now.
sponsor.
Okay. My fault. All right, now
Write the check. Write the check. Write the check.
And then we
All day,
All
every day.
day.
We all drinking
Hey,
Goldfield.
I'll shotgun it on air if you write the check.
Me,
yeah,
I
no cap.
ain't gonna lie. I'm turned up right now. This shit, I don't know what the fuck is here. My fault.
Well, they spiked it with a little juice.
I don't know. This shit got me crunk. My bad.
No, we good.
They lock in.
Speaking, yeah, nah, we going to the East though. We going to the East. Hawks Magic.
Backwood game.
Backwood game.
Both East games.
Let's start with both East games were crazy. Let's start with Trae Young got ejected. Let's start with that.
He was ready to go to Cancun.
That nigga. Well, now he still got another game to play.
Oh yeah,
He got that. This wasn't an elimination game. He still got to play another game.
I'm gonna tell you, stars know when it's over.
Yeah.
Bro, I just think he got ejected in the funniest way possible, though.
Yeah.
Nigga faked what he do. He faked the ref and then passed.
Yeah. It was ignorant. it was ignorant for sure. But Orlando did what they needed to do, man. Like they were very impressive. Cole Anthony, what school he go to, Ray?
Carolina.
Oh, okay. He really got to the bye.
Are we gonna do this? That's what we gonna do? Is that what we gonna do?
Started
Copy.
shit early in the morning.
I'm
bro.
taking notes.
I mean, look at my boy Cole. Ooh,
This is my thing.
Dookie.
You know what?
Paulo didn't even. Paulo didn't even hoop like
Hello.
that. Paulo and Franz didn't even hoop like that. That's the craziest part about that shit. They didn't even hoop like that.
No, Cole carried
It
him.
was Cole, yeah.
Cole carried
It
him.
was the other guys.
But Cole can hoop though. You know what I'm saying?
he
Like
can hoop.
he
I think he's picks his spots. Like he knows when. Like, all right.
We talked about this before. This is the same thing with Cade Cunningham. Jalen Suggs not there. This is a coming out party. These are some of the situations you wish you not hurt. Because if Cole go in there, don't let him steal a game in Boston and he a reason for it.
They gonna get one.
His value go up.
They gonna get one.
I'm gonna keep it
You know what I
real.
just said? Huh? Who gonna get one?
They gonna get one.
Against who?
Let's keep it real.
Boston. I ain't saying they gonna win the series. I
Both
said
of
they
those
gonna
teams,
win.
both of those
Gentlemen
teams,
sweep. That's what I'm saying. Gentlemen
both of
sweep.
those teams are not exciting. Let's keep it real. What are we talking about?
All right, bro.
Like, y'all for real right now?
Magic City not exciting, man. Come on.
Orlando gonna lose in 5. They're gonna still
That's what
win
I'm
in
saying.
Boston.
Like, listen, one.
Boston,
what?
Boston,
They're gonna both. I mean,
Boston always lose at home one
They
time.
do one, bro. They
always.
They're gonna win one, but they're not gonna.
It
They're not gonna win the series.
It won't be in the first round.
They're not gonna
Yes,
win the
they-
series.
No. It's gentlemen sweep.
They
Gentlemen
gonna
sweep.
win.
100%.
Boston gonna win game 1. They're gonna
won't
hit 800 threes.
It won't be in the first round.
They're gonna lose game 2 and then beat them the next 3 games.
Yeah, Boston's good.
They
at
do this
one.
every
They do
fucking
that.
year,
Didn't
bro.
didn't they do that to them last year?
I think they lost to the fucking. I think Trey went in there and got a dub.
That's what I'm saying. Like they
Trey,
do that
Trey
every
known
year.
for that. They ain't got no Trey over there. There's no
got
do
Cole.
They
that.
got and they got
They
Apollo
got
and
Paulo.
Franz.
Paulo can get.
Paulo,
Paulo might get neutralized.
You got Franz still.
They got Franz.
Franz.
What did he say?
What you say?
Nah, I ain't say
Hey
nothing.
man, I don't know what's
You
in
said
the
what?
drink. Put that, yeah, take that drink from him.
Look, you said
that
Paulo gonna
drink.
be here at Magic City? Huh? My fault.
Oh,
Hey, bro.
Nah,
Hey, bro,
That was bad bump though.
that was
That was
horrific.
bad bump.
Nah,
Like-
forget that. At least that game was somewhat decent. That game
That's
the
true.
other night,
Last
last
night?
night,
Oh,
Miami and Chicago.
Honestly, both games. But
They had to be the worst ratings. They had to be the worst NBA ratings in history.
And then they had my man Mike Breen on the call. I said, man, damn.
He said I could have stayed home for this shit.
They could have let him stay home and
He
rest.
said I can't even get a bang off in this.
Yeah,
bitch.
no bangs at all, bro.
bangs.
I'm like, damn.
No bang is crazy. But that
What you got for
what's good, huh?
It's a tough matchup for him. That's a lot of length. Orlando got a lot of length on that team.
I
No
think
Diddy.
I think he was like
Underwhelming.
I don't know. I think him knowing that he didn't have to win that game might have affected it a little bit.
That's why he got a.
He was checked out. Like he was checked out. Like, he
Who
was
Atlanta
held.
plays now?
Huh?
Who Atlanta plays now?
Miami.
Miami.
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's a better matchup for him.
Y'all three were saying he was going to come in and steal that game against them.
No, I thought he
I thought
could.
he was too, but-
hey, look,
Underwhelming as hell.
He was. No, he was.
bad.
He
He
was. That's
was
like
bad. Hong, I got no response for you. He was ass.
he was yeah, double cheeked up like ass for sure.
Damn, double cheeks, huh? What's going on? What is going on?
Yeah.
Dang, I'm too old for this type of talk.
Hey, double cheeked up is crazy.
Yo.
Hey, what's the, he must have had some goat for you.
Hey, young fella. Oh,
Oh man.
Ray, anytime Ray adjusts his glasses, he's uncomfortable.
And it's always I always want to say something to make him do that too.
Wild.
but listen, though, listen. I think he shows up better for
This next
Miami
game. And they at the
Miami.
crib.
Yeah, he'll show up better.
He felt it early. Like he
He'll
felt
show
he
up.
didn't have it early.
They're not winning that game, though. Atlanta's not good.
They're not good.
They're
They're
not
not good.
but
Good.
they're not. But
They are not good.
It'll be more
but
entertaining.
Miami Tyler has to do what he did for them to win.
I think he can.
No,
Yeah.
because he got Dyson Daniels over there. He's got a better defender. Chicago ain't got none of them over there.
Hey, dude.
So you got somebody else different that's guarding him.
But they got Davion Mitchell. That little motherfucker right there.
Yeah, but
He sat down
But let me tell
yesterday.
you something. There's been some dudes who thought they was gonna
That's
sit
true.
down
That's true.
and lock him up.
Yeah.
Trey got some. When Trey come to play, which I hope he do, it's gonna be a better game.
So who
So-
you
I
got?
so
ain't
he-
saying
he-
Miami can't beat him.
Who you
but I
got?
think it'll be a better game.
Who you got?
I think Miami still beat him because no seriously,
He said all that shit.
no seriously though, no seriously.
I was like, I'm starting to get sweat. I'm like,
I was like,
Maybe.
wait a minute. I
You
gotta
know
see
what?
what
You know what? Since Charlie said that, fuck it. I'm going with the Hawks.
Tripping.
Magic
Bet
City.
it.
Bet it.
Bet it.
Oh,
What you-
live on to the Baja.
Yeah, that's
you
a
heard
bet.
it
We're
here.
having live exchange on Monday.
We still, I forgot we used to do that.
What?
The Baja exchange.
Oh yeah. Live exchange on to the Baja.
Ask you guys this though. Do you think that part of it was because KCP is such an experienced savvy vet? Whenever you got switched on the Trey and stuff like that? I thought he did a really good job with Trey.
That's what I said. They got a good defensive
They
team.
do.
Orlando's been good defensively all year.
Bro, they well coached.
They didn't shoot the ball
Shout
that
out to
great.
Jabbar.
That's
Shout
the
out to my
thing.
man Mose, man.
bro.
They
They well
didn't-
coached.
yeah.
Mose, man.
They didn't shoot the ball like just insanely well.
They ain't had
either.
Mose in
Yeah,
there coach of the
like I
year,
said.
too. It had me kind of pissed.
That's a fact.
I think the Hawks do have a better showing, and they come out there and to be a tough competition because it's not easy to play in the A. You better than a lot of things.
Magic City, you know what I'm saying? The wings.
Yeah.
Then hey, listen,
Hey.
Lemon pepper.
yeah. Let me.
Second flow.
You know what I'm saying? Little
My bad.
my fault, yeah, that's my
Oh,
fault too.
yep, there we go. Atlanta. Hey, listen, we know where Ja can't go. Yeah.
Or Zion.
So is
Zion
Atlanta,
might be
is
worse.
Atlanta playing in Miami?
No, it's in Atlanta.
It's in
Oh, it's in Atlanta.
It's two
I
tough
mean,
cities.
either way, yeah.
Magic
Still
City.
a wash either way.
Yeah,
But no,
two
so
tough
who
cities.
do you have that game?
Miami.
Miami.
I'm not. I don't think Atlanta is good enough.
I don't. So I have Miami. I think it's a better matchup, but even if Trey show up, somebody else gonna have to do something.
Yeah, somebody else got to do something.
And I don't think they have the depth down low to mess
They
with Bam.
definitely don't.
So
Nah,
I think Miami wins.
that's for sure.
So you agree too?
Yeah, I say we move on from them niggas.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
move on. We spending way too
Let's
much
just-
time on
Yeah.
these two teams.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say that again.
I was gonna go in, but
Let's get back to let's get back to the city. Let's talk about Nico Harrison.
Hey,
He had a press conference with the local media for the first time since the Luka AD trade. And supposedly there were no cameras and recorders. But to update that, a lot of people think that was him. It was not. That was courtesy of the owner who didn't want that to happen.
Whoever's idea that was is hot garbage.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I've always started, but it's definitely starting to feel like Nico's getting scapegoated a lot.
Especially
Like,
now.
Especially now, like
That was a
that
scapegoat
confirmed
move.
That's
was-
confirmed because I don't even think Nico necessarily knew that.
Bro,
that was
I
supposed to
know
happen.
Nico.
He is not.
He don't
gonna
give a fuck.
He don't.
One.
See,
So
double
why
down
would
on
he
him.
be? Why would he be like, I don't want no cameras, no microphones, boom, boom, boom. Like what?
Especially with local media. It's not like a nat. This is local. This is just Dallas people.
Shit make no sense.
That's the part that I think.
And
was
Tim
confusing
McMahon's a
about it.
clown.
But damn.
He went on his ass though.
He's a clown.
Tim McMahon was on his ass.
But who thought that was a good idea?
The owner.
Like,
It was the owner who came up with that idea.
media has phones and cameras and shit. That's how
That's
they
like
do their
that's what I'm
job.
saying. It's
right?
like saying, hey, like, so media, we want you to come, but just don't do your job.
It's like saying, yo, I want you to come to the court, but don't bring your sneakers.
This dumb as hell. And he,
But we don't know what he really said.
No, because they said everyone snuck in with the same shit. Like they still came in with it. They just snuck it in.
exactly. But the thing is,
Put a recording.
we know what he said because he said the same thing he said goddamn 2 months ago.
And that's what I'm saying.
Nico's like, nothing.
Nothing has changed.
Nothing's
in my end.
changed.
Again,
I
like-
did what I did for a reason.
Yeah.
Like I said, like
Period.
I still might not agree, but I respect it because I wouldn't have done that. But he has stayed the same. Like he was like, look, I told you why I did it. I think defensively, we can win a championship with this team.
And if you look at the way they fucking played,
I ain't
last
gonna
night,
lie. They look good yesterday.
If they had
You know what
Kyrie
I'm
out
saying?
there,
They look good.
If you
they
add
had
Kyrie
Reed-
to that and Clay, then I tell y'all,
They
if
look
Clay
good.
Clay
played the
like
way
that.
he played last night, they're going to be in the A spot.
There were 3 instances yesterday.
They're going to be in the A spot.
They drove by Gafford,
hold on, we gonna
and then the weak side was
AD.
we gonna get
What
to
the
Then
fuck
you
we
drove
gonna
by
get- we gonna
AD,
get-
and guess what?
I ain't gonna
Gafford
lie.
blocked your shit. Then Gafford blocking it.
I like that.
You know,
But
you know
this-
what I'm saying?
Like
You
Gafford
can't
and
do
AD
you
at the
can't
four,
do
I like.
nothing with that.
Do you understand why? Like everyone's going at Nico because he said the same thing. Why
he
would
do
he
something
switch it up?
Yeah. Why we do that now?
That would be hypocritical.
But why
That
not?
would be stupid to go back and say, "Man, damn."
Ooh, hold up. Breaking news.
Oh,
Damian Lillard has been cleared of his deep vein fibrosis and is no longer on blood thinning medication. He's out for game 1, but we'll start ramping up for his return. So
He's
they
not
could,
playing this series.
you
though.
don't think so?
No chance.
he probably out of shape.
Who
He's
they
probably
play?
out of shape.
Who they play?
He's gonna take,
Indiana.
Indiana. They're not getting out that series though. If they got to the second round, he could play, but
That's a tough one.
he's not playing that series.
They
That
can't.
shit
They
hurt.
can't beat. I don't think they could beat Indiana without him.
But
Whose
let's-
idea
let's
was
show-
it to have a fucking no cameras?
It was no. It was like they came out and said it was the owner. It was what's his name?
But why? I don't like.
Again,
like,
that's what I'm
why?
trying to say is how this had to have happened.
Like just
The
face.
owner,
just
the
face the
owner
public.
had to have such a big
all you gotta
issue.
do.
The owner has to have such a big issue, and they wanted Luka gone. Nico might have agreed, but they kind of put that pressure on him and like you're going to be the focal person, and that's just what it is. Like
He don't care. And,
He don't care to
And
be- that's
as
it.
you know, Nico, like, look, I don't give a
I'm gonna do
damn.
my job. Yeah,
But it was just real. Like I said, I think a lot of the media stuff is like they do a lot of corny shit. Like Stephen A. Like, shut up. You should just go. Like what?
shut
He
up.
should what? Stop talking.
Yeah, he's wild.
Nigga.
Like what are you talking?
We talking about the
bro?
most historical trade.
We,
in
we
history,
talk,
like-
first of all, we're talking about a grown man. Let's start there. Because would you tell him to shut up to his face? Would Stephen A. come tell you to shut up, Ray?
Hell no.
I ain't seen him.
According to Stephen A., he'll swing on you, right?
apparently he'll smack the shit out of somebody.
Hey,
I'm
Smack
just like,
the shit out you,
but
right?
it's like, bro,
throw them
I
ones.
just don't understand, bro. If he-
That was crazy.
Ray got quiet on
Hey,
me.
he a man
Ray
first.
got quiet
He a
on
man
me.
first.
That's
That
the
part,
thing.
I'm a
We're
man first.
Man first.
And first of all, like if he do that,
Hey.
then he
You
just,
know that.
Hey,
You know what's up. Well,
what's
you know
the over
coming
under
next.
on Ray and
just-
Stephen A?
No, he beating the brakes.
It's
off.
beating the
over
fuck
with.
out
He
of
just-
him.
that's-
My man was
just
walking
left
in
it-
the
you just
woods.
left it open.
Oh
You
God,
left
he
it
was,
open. It's over
hey,
now.
hey, he was walking in the woods barefoot.
Come on, bro.
I don't
You're
want
not
no-
beating nobody
I don't
like
want no
that.
smoke.
I don't want no
I don't want no
smoke.
smoke, bro.
Anybody walking in
He
the
don't
woods
know
barefooted.
pain. And then the
good.
nigga said there was snakes out there. He's different.
Different. Hey, look.
Different.
What's up wrong with y'all?
But that's
Look, right, he started doing this. Look at his knuckles.
Nah, he different, bro.
Nah, man.
I just don't get it, bro. Like, you gotta face the crowd. You made one of the biggest trades in the world.
And the thing is, he's okay
all
with it.
sports
That's the
ever.
part.
I would do a big
You gotta
press
talk
conference.
about
And he doubled down.
Yeah.
He said, bro,
And then look,
I did what I did.
He said, I have no regrets, even in hindsight of the Luka AD trade. He said, even with them being the third seed and us being a player, he said, I have no regrets. He said, I still think defensive teams win championships.
This is the part that's really bothering me. And then we can move on to how they played yesterday. You really look at this team. Do y'all really think that Laker team would have beat the Dallas Mavericks with Kyrie Irving? They damn near didn't beat them with Kyrie Irving by itself with no bigs.
Now you got all three of your bigs.
Now you got all three of them, and then you got one of the best, probably one of the most skilled players ever to play this motherfucking game.
They wouldn't have beat them.
And then you got Klay Thompson. What?
I'm going to say this, though.
And then PJ played like PJ. Marshall. And then you got B. Will coming in doing what he did yesterday.
Man, that's the best two-way conversion I've seen in a long
B-Will,
time.
balling.
That's the best two-way conversion I've seen in a long time.
Exum. Nobody talks about Exum.
Exum played well last night.
He
Exum
give you
do-
some great
I
minutes.
seen someone say
man.
Exum got 9 lives, bro.
No cap.
That's a fact.
He got
nigga-
'cause every time you think he finna get hurt,
He's hurt every extremity on his body. He is hurt the foot
And
the
somehow he
leg.
Every
come back.
limb on his body is hurt.
and somehow he
he'll come
comes
out and
back
give you
and
some
like
good minutes.
He's
and just have a great segment
deal.
of basketball every year.
He come back and get a deal every time.
Like, because you see why. It's like he come back and it's like nothing's changed, even though he got hurt. Like,
He put that damn thing on his shoulder and shoot it.
This might be
Shot it.
this might be a segue. This might be a good segue to talk about how good Dallas looked yesterday, bro.
hey, let's go to it. Let's get to it. Fuck it, hon. Let's just skip to it.
Because they look fucking good.
Let's skip to it.
Okay.
I mean,
First, we're gonna talk about Dallas, but we're gonna talk about Sabonis. Sorry,
hey, let's. I'm a Sabonis
Can
hate
we go
watcher.
to Sabonis first, huh? Oh, okay. So
yeah.
he was atrocious. He was bad.
It wasn't him.
He gotta
the
stop.
whole team was garbage.
Nah, but
He
look,
was
but
the
look,
catalyst.
but look. No,
Kicking
he
the
started off
ball.
1 of 7.
listen.
He
started
couldn't
off-
catch the ball.
No, listen.
He had a bad game.
Yeah,
No,
had a bad
he
game.
always
Let
had
me
bad
He's
tell
not
you,
a
games
bad
against AD.
player.
It's different.
Sabonis nice.
It's different running that dribble handoff
Mm-hmm.
when you ain't got a De'Aaron Fox coming off of it.
Malik
Even
Monk.
even Malik Monk.
Mm-hmm.
Now you looking at two dudes who really are ISO players, and you want them to be moving guys. You know what I'm saying? DeRozan ain't used to coming off no dribble handoffs like that all the time. Give me the ball in my spot, and let me get a bucket.
Hey, listen.
Even Zach LaVine, he's not used to that.
I don't condone. Listen, I know people got families, but that's why the GM got fired 3 hours after the game.
Not even
That was
3 hours after the
crazy.
fucking game. Like 30
It was
minutes.
because
No, it looked bad, bro.
it
the
looked
roster
bad.
management
At home.
looked
It looked bad.
insane, bro.
Look.
You got fucking Keegan Murray guarding Anthony Davis.
They were just throwing the ball over his head.
I'ma just
Then
say
your backup big, you're playing a different style when you're backup. Usually your backup big is a guy, energy, run the floor, lob threat. Your backup big was Valanciunas.
Who's slower than Sabonis?
But he's not a bad player now.
No, can
I
play.
love
okay.
Valanciunas.
I think Valanciunas can play
Yeah,
for
I love
sure.
I think all the guys we're naming are not bad players.
I think
They work
every
well
player.
together.
I think a lot of guys on the Kings can play.
Nice.
They just don't fit.
It's just a
that
bad
shit made
They
no
have like
sense.
no
They were
identity
so
of
bad
how they
last night,
play.
bro. I felt bad
At
for him.
home.
I felt bad for Doug Christie because he was just sitting over there.
Yeah,
like,
he
bunch
just
of
got
stuff.
thrown in
He's
the
like, come on,
fire.
keep
He was just
playing.
like, man, slow down. Like they was throwing that ball at one possession ball. It was just like.
So this is my thing. Like, if you watch the Kings, like every playoff team, you be like, this is how they play. They can do this. They can do this. Like, what the fuck do you look at the Kings and be like, what can they actually do?
Bro, they had a team set up for their personnel. You had Herter, Fox, Murray, and who's their 4? Who's their 4 when they played the Warriors in the playoffs, huh?
Harrison.
Harrison.
Yeah, Harrison, yeah.
You had a perfect group for that.
Mm-hmm.
Then you was like, fuck, we got to get names. DeMar
That's what it
DeRozan,
is.
Zach LaVine.
It shit didn't work in Chicago. No
It
other
shit
thing
didn't
work
work in
in fucking Sacramento.
And then
The
they're doing
niggas-
shit.
They were literally, you literally just put the Bulls and put them in the West. And they're, funny enough, they're the same seed.
Bruh.
Literally the same seed.
Insane, bro.
And they both had the same
It was
result.
nasty work going on last night because the
Yeah, it
first
was
thing
nasty.
was Zach LaVine didn't touch the ball for the first 10 minutes.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I was like, why is he out there? He was sprinting to the corner. Why is Zach LaVine not
And
involved?
that's the one player you want to
That's
get
the one
hot.
player you want to get going.
Yeah, because he the one that can win you a game.
Telling you, bro.
He the only one that can do that.
And like I said,
Nah, DeRozan can too, but
So was it the way Dallas was playing?
It was,
or
but I would say this too.
Sacramento?
I would say
It
this
was the way
too.
Dallas was playing,
Bad
too.
matchup.
Bad match.
Bad
Because
matchup.
Dallas came in there knowing they was going to win that game.
Because
100%.
Sabonis can't just bully because then you got to bully the first guy. Then you got AD
got
right
work.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, you bully AD, then you got Gafford. Gafford don't got no care for his body.
he just jumps.
He just jumps, lunges,
And that boy Lively
rolls.
was playing elite defense, boy.
Bro.
That boy Lively was playing
Lively was
level
hooping
defense.
yesterday. Lively was hooping yesterday. This Dallas team, listen,
I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday,
can
I
they
was
beat
like,
Memphis?
yes.
Absolutely.
Yesterday, when I watched that game, I said Luka who for the first
I
time.
don't know about that, but
They beat him by 20.
Luka who is I'm saying, but Luka who's
Luka
crazy.
who, bro?
Luka who's a
If
crazy.
you-
six.
if
Because they look good, though.
Let me ask you this.
Cam, they look good.
This is so glad we're talking
They
about
look like
this
a
today.
better team.
If
They
you
are a better team.
If you
A better team.
look at that game and everyone's like, it was fucking Sacramento. Sacramento's not horrible. One.
No.
Two, it's not like they just beat them by like 5.
No, they beat the fuck out
Let
of
me
They
him.
beat the shit out of them.
They beat the
And
brakes
they
out of them.
guarded they
Let me ask
ass
you-
off.
I gotta ask you a question, Cam. What is Dallas missing right now as a team?
You're just missing Kyrie.
If Kyrie's healthy, nothing.
Maybe Kyrie.
Now is Luka on the same team? What are they missing? AD. So did Dallas get better?
I've said this
Like,
before.
let's be real.
for
I said it when it happened.
Again,
I said it when it
it's
happened.
it's
You feel me?
'cause I came in talking to Hong about the situation, right? And I was like, I'm a real Dallas fan. I want Nico to be absolutely right. I want to see a championship. Like I want this to work out exactly how he says it's going to work out. That's why I feel bad for him a little bit because it's like we have to see it kind of play out. But my only issue again was that is just for right now. You also have to bet that no one gets hurt for all that to work out.
Yeah.
And that's my thing.
That's with everybody.
But that's where everybody.
Like if that's your thing, and I'm not talking about
Oh,
you.
yeah, no,
I'm
you
saying
good.
like
Yeah.
as a really to the Dallas Mavs fans, if that's your thinking, be like, oh, we can't get that's every single fucking team in the league.
Yeah.
If OKC is Shea Gillis, Chet, and J Dub go down, they a good team? No.
'Cause This is also my thing. If you're hate watching the Mavericks and you call yourself Mavs fan, you're not a Mavs fan. Like if you're in your head thinking like,
Bro.
I want Nico to get fired. I don't want this to work out. I want Nico to be the greatest GM of all time for making this trade because no one thought that shit would work. And this is my thing. You look at Anthony Davis. You look at these other guys. None of them deserve all this negativity. They playing their asses off. Najee Marshall was having a career season.
Love him.
On all his stats.
Love him.
Brandon Williams might be the best two-way conversion I've seen in fucking forever.
I
You
was
know what I'm
a
saying?
two-way,
Like,
bro. Chill out.
my fault. My fault, OG.
No, he
Nah, be
He
real.
had
keep it a buck.
17 and 18
I'll keep it a
minutes.
buck. I'll keep it a buck.
Fisher didn't even play.
He definitely did way more than me because he went out there. But like, if people don't know B Will is literally wired to get buckets.
That's what I'm saying,
bucket.
though, but it's
That is what he do.
first
Next
playoff
man up.
game.
Next
First
man
playoff
up.
game, bro. His first playoff game, young fella balled.
But that's what he do. Like if it was like B Will, we need you to go run the team, he would have went out there looking crazy. But they said, go be you,
Be
be
who
a
you
scorer,
are.
and that just shows how good they are. Like the thing with this team, if you really watch that game, you're like, damn, bro, what would it have been if we had Kyrie?
That's
You
what I'm
feel
saying.
me? Like,
Like,
they're not
what-
missing nothing.
There's
Just
no,
Kyrie.
there's no
There's
doubt in my
nothing that
mind.
they're
If
missing.
Maybe get another like wing or so
If
for like
this
cheap or
team
something
is
like that. But that's all you
healthy,
need.
they are top 3 in the
two.
West, and
Yeah.
it's not close.
100%.
Not close because there's no deficiency defensively for them.
That's true.
Top 3 in the West doesn't say much though.
Top 3.
Shit.
Okay.
From 7 to 2 is 3 games, bro.
I'm saying it wouldn't be so Houston and
West, that is
I'm saying
Yeah,
I'm
it's
saying
the West,
but,
bro.
but listen
You
to what I
have a
said,
goat-
Hong.
you
I
have
said
goat
it's
fuel, too?
listen to what I said. I said it's not close.
We advertising the fuck out this shit.
I said it's not close. I'm saying these. Listen. I said it's not close. I'm saying they're running away with it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling
like
you.
low key, the last
I'm
week
not
of the
talking
season-
about the way the standings fell. I'm saying they running away with it. Bro, I saw these niggas play Houston. They didn't know what to do. Kyrie was healthy. It was curtains for these boys. Like, and Houston's one of the best defensive teams in the league.
Literally.
So at the end of the day, my thing is, if you look at that game and see how good they are defensively, me and Ray talked about it a little bit before. There was a play, and he didn't shoot the ball, Ray. He went by Gafford. Gafford jumps, AD standing right there. He threw it back without even looking. No diddy. That was crazy. Oh my God.
That was way worse than
That was the worst one ever. Shit. We about to get canceled.
Oh man.
Apologize to the fans.
Apologize to the fans.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh my God.
Bad viewers.
Yeah, to the Baja. We don't get to the Baja like that.
Real quick, while we here. Hey, go subscribe and like to the Baja. You know, we moving there in about a month or so. Just letting y'all know.
75% of our chances know
Who's not a better team?
I just went to sleep.
And so I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna kind of interject in a topic that we missed when we were talking about the Nico thing.
Let me go ahead and log
They
in
said
real
there's
quick.
like an anonymous GM that said they want to keep Nico over there because he's in a desperate position. I will say this. There was also a report that came out and said that Kyrie Irving could be back by January. If Kyrie Irving gets back before All-Star break, I think maybe the only trade you need to worry about is maybe getting like another elite defensive like wing or something like that. You do that.
Like I said, these are one of those situations where you don't got to do too much.
You don't have to do that much. He's not desperate.
The only
if they can
person
sustain
that I'm bringing in this motherfucking building is Kevin Durant. Other than that, I'm leaving it where it is.
Here we go.
You
with
gotta
this
you
shit.
gotta let this play out. You have to. You
You
ain't
have a
seen the
choice.
full product.
So why would you bring KD? Are you saying
No, I just think
That's KD though.
it's Kevin Durant.
no?
That's KD.
You're fucking the whole shit up, bro.
He got a point though, because you got to get rid of Lively though.
You gotta get no. You can't do it.
You gotta get rid of Lively.
Theo.
Because look,
Don't do it. Don't do
the
it.
reason why they're so good, like you just said, Gafford can go do this shit, and then Lively right
we
there,
haven't
and AD
seen
right
it.
there.
We haven't seen
You
it
feel what I'm
yet.
saying?
Why
Like,
would you bring KD?
I kind of
and disrupt
but that's
that?
why I say you just need another like elite defensive wing. You don't have to be KD.
It don't have to be KD, man.
You don't have to be
Go
KD.
get Mikal Bridges.
That's what I'm saying. It can be some or get OG.
I got a name for you guys.
Go get me.
Jimmy Grant. Go after him.
He's not elite defensively though.
I like JG.
I'd rather get OG
not rolling?
or Mikal.
You not rolling with JG?
Rolling.
I'd rather have Mikal.
I'm not.
JG.
You're
Willing to
I'm
get. You're willing to.
rolling.
You're gonna have to trade for him. You're willing to trade somebody for Jeremy Grant and Kevin Durant.
Mikal Bridges? I'm taking Mikal Bridges.
Jeremy Grant. Yeah,
I'm
not
looking at
trading. I'm not
looking at
trading. I'll
elite
sign
defensive
somebody.
guy that can
I'm
still
talking
score a
about
little
yeah.
bit.
But
Elite
You give me
defensive guy
Mikal
that can
or
score a little
OG.
bit.
Give me Mikal or OG. Either one of them.
Price is high, bro.
Yeah, he is.
Jeremy Grant's price isn't high. I'm looking at Dallas as an asset.
I'd rather have OG.
What you mean, Jeremy?
I think OG's
versus,
price a little bit
I
lower.
don't think it's as high as Mikal and OG. I think they would ask for more. Like the Knicks would ask for more trade assets.
I want to do no trade. Why are we trading and we haven't seen the full product yet?
They got to make it to January still without Kyrie. That's
Then
like
they can
40
do it. They in the,
It's the West, though.
They're gonna make the playoffs.
Oh yeah, but it's the way you want to get a higher seed in the West, bro.
100%. But
like-
they're gonna be all right, bro.
God.
I'm not saying
They gonna
I'm not
be all
saying,
right.
I'm not
Guys,
saying making
we're talking about Kevin Durant though.
Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
I'm not gonna
torn.
hold you. I'm not gonna
I'm
hold
not
as
you.
a
doing
fan,
that.
I want to see that.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not gonna
bro.
hold you. We're talking about Kevin Durant.
I am not doing that.
Okay, if you give up Gafford, you keep Lively.
Nope.
Still not doing
Okay,
it.
I give up Gafford. I give up.
I'm
Gafford.
not giving up
If I
nobody.
can give up Gafford and keep Lively and AD with KD
You
and
still got-
Kyrie.
I say yeah to that because you still got enough defenders, bro.
You do.
You still got Najee Marshall. You still got Christie. Clay still.
You
gonna
might
be
give
there.
up Christie though, probably. So you gotta go with one of them probably.
If we only
get
see
KD.
them healthy all one time, or half or 2 quarters. That's all we seen.
I'm just saying. You
2 quarters.
You just gotta see.
Nah,
we
you
talking
just
about
can't
Kevin
pull the
Durant.
trigger
though.
like
He's
that.
right.
Kevin
We're
Durant.
talking
You
about.
can't-
You guys see what the asking price is though. You guys see what the asking
No,
price
for
is.
sure. If the asking price is too crazy, well, you got to give up. Listen, you already gave up a big future, right?
But Philip,
This-
I'm gonna go ahead and tell
Nico
you.
is saying he's going for championship right now. We know KD can join a team and win a championship.
Yeah.
That's true.
We seen
Phoenix
him do
was a fucking disaster.
it.
The team orchestration, the team makeup was terrible.
ugly.
Well, you had too many dudes who do the same thing.
You did the same shit. Anthony Davis doesn't need the ball.
True.
Kyrie Irving can play off the ball.
I kind of
It
Listen,
fits.
should we go?
Why
to
would
this-
you bring KD, Kyrie and KD on the same team in Brooklyn? It didn't work.
They didn't have AD.
No, hold on. Let's not say that. They played 16 games together and they only lost 2 of them.
They didn't have AD.
They weren't healthy. They weren't
AD
healthy.
changes everything.
They weren't healthy then, and Kyrie
So
was
why
going
can't
through
we
a lot.
take the same
When they
theory
did play together, they won.
They
and
didn't
apply it
have
to Dallas
AD.
right now?
They had Blake Griffin on a bum knee.
They had the ghost of Blake Griffin for sure.
They had Blake. And then they brought in Mike James from overseas.
Someone said James Harden for Lonzo Ball.
Nah,
What
it
the
didn't work.
fuck?
What
I'm seeing you guys that.
no.
Who said that?
But anyways,
Chat is wild.
If the whole,
If the Hornets take that shit, they gonna sell the team.
I'm gonna be honest. If the Hornets,
no, Lonzo Ball.
Oh, Lonzo.
I heard
Ball.
LaMelo.
I heard
oh
LaMelo.
Lonzo,
Good fit for Mavericks.
I like Lonzo.
I like Lonzo.
not
I
bad.
really like Lonzo.
But even then,
healthy.
and I
If
mean
he's
this,
healthy though, but I really like Lonzo. Like,
I'm gonna
for
say
real.
this.
But let me give you guys context.
I like Lonzo.
Charlie's big on the interior defense. Dallas, all their wing guys can pretty much guard. Why do you need to have such a good interior? They're not just letting guys go by.
I
all
just
time.
think it's a difference when you get
No,
okay.
I'm talking about Charlie's point.
No. I'm about to explain. I think when it gets to the nitty gritty, you would rather have Kevin Durant in the finals than PJ Washington.
Yeah.
I'm just being completely honest. I think you can be they can be a very good regular season team, but I'm talking about when it gets to that, when it's no more plays, it's no more organization. You got to go get a fucking bucket. If I got Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and Anthony Davis,
Don't forget Klay Thompson.
I'm good.
Well, and I'm a go with you on that, Theo, because if you think about it, in Phoenix, what Phoenix did was
Guard heavy.
guard heavy, but Jay Crowder was their PJ
Yeah.
Washington.
Yeah.
Think about that. Jay Crowder was the tough guy,
Mm-hmm.
the guy who hit shots, rebound, and basically they muscle in a
Yeah.
sense. He was like they muscle.
Yeah.
All right. So, but now if you keep PJ in that situation, so Phoenix was thinking, all right, let me add a KD to this whole thing and maybe it'll work. Sometimes it don't work. So that's what I'm with you, but this is what I think Charlie and them are saying. They're saying don't do it because it didn't work when Phoenix tried to do that. They got rid of their guys and they shit went downhill from there.
I think it's just different.
Downhill.
I'm gonna say this.
Downhill.
I'm putting on my GM hat. I'm thinking of some things because one right now I found out I heard the report that KD's team is like low key saying they want to go to the Rockets, and that means the asking price could be lower for them. They'll probably get him if the Rockets want that.
I do like KD at the Rockets.
I do
though.
like KD at the Rockets, but this is my thing for the Mavericks. I don't think the Mavericks should do it. I think you literally go all in on defense, and you have Kyrie Irving, one of the most skilled offensive players we've ever seen.
Bro, you can be the best defensive team in the world.
But
But
they
guess
can-
what? This is a what type of league?
But they can
Just
do
make
that.
a miss.
But they can do that
No, the fuck, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
with AD.
They're
and-
not gonna go far in the playoffs because they can't score consistently.
Do you know where
Or you're
So-
banking on
But that's-
PJ Washington give you
But
20,
though,
17
that's
a
what I'm
night.
saying. You can go get someone like Michael Bridges. You can go get. I think.
I would rather
think
that.
if Cleveland don't go far, I think you go try to go get
Guys,
Hunter.
what the fuck are we talking? We're
Hunter?
talking.
Yeah.
We're comparing
Yeah, that's
Mikal
what I'm with
Bridges.
you.
We're comparing Mikal Bridges and fucking.
No, we're not comparing
No,
to
we're
KD.
not doing
We're
that.
not
See,
comparing
you're missing what
KD.
I'm saying. You're missing what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying that look, you can keep a lot of your depth by going to get someone else because one, the ask price will be higher for you because KD
Okay,
says where
so
he
what
wants
do
to
you?
go.
So for so for Mikal Bridges, what do you have to give up?
I didn't even.
Picks. 4 first-round picks.
I'm sorry, that was crazy to me. I should have did that. But that was crazy.
First-round picks and you cooked.
No, you're right. That's it. You're
He's
right.
on that
You're right. But the thing
Goldfield,
is,
baby.
I don't think he'll do that again. Though I don't think they'll get that again.
No, Mikal's not going for first.
He's not going for 4 first round picks again.
Damn, huh? You put some bass on your voice.
Yeah, he did. No, I feel him, but I think he's right. But that won't happen again. The market's changed since then.
It's going to be less.
KD's going to be a less market than you really think.
But this is also what I'm
listen,
saying.
I'ma go ahead and shut
The Mavericks
all
don't
that
have
shit
the
off.
advantage in
What
that
you
trade.
got for us,
I'm gonna
man?
go shut all that shit off. He ain't coming. Neither one. He ain't coming no damn Dallas. It ain't happening.
It's not happening.
It ain't happening.
To the
Put it like
Rockets
this,
Spurs, bro.
You know where I would like to see him go. So this person would stay where they're at. And I want y'all to hear me out because they're missing a guy like that. Milwaukee.
No chance.
Nah, they'll be
you
old as
mean?
shit. They'll be old as shit.
Who gives a fuck?
Who's trading for him? You trading who?
That's true.
Everybody.
That was the problem with the Suns right there.
Everybody.
That's the problem with the Suns.
Yeah, as I'm saying, that's the problem.
Everybody.
And then now you got to
But
sign a
that's
bunch of
different,
people.
though. See, y'all say that's the problem with the Suns, but you have 3 dudes who all do the same shit. You got a point guard, you know what I'm saying? But he's a scorer, but he's still a PG. Then you got Giannis, who don't need the ball. He don't. Giannis get that motherfucker in transition and run over everybody and go dunk it when he get to half court. He jump from half court.
I don't like Milwaukee.
I'm telling you, bro.
You saying it because of the
I'm
city?
Dallas, I'm trying
No.
to
Hell no.
DeAndre
Hell no.
Hunter.
They
I'm trying
missing
to
the
get
Chris
one of them guys.
Middleton.
I'm with you,
That's-
Ken.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Get a
feel
name
me,
like
though?
that.
They missing
Get
the
a
Chris-
name
You don't
like
have to
that.
trade 3 first-round picks for like a DeAndre
I get what
Hunter.
you're saying. You honestly, to get these fans back, you're going to need a household name.
That's the only reason I say you got to go.
You know what I'm
get
saying?
him.
You got to
Or
think
you
about it on
win.
the business side.
You do that
Get
or
off
you win.
basketball for a second, Charlie, and think about the business side. For these fans,
The business sides don't trade for Luka.
well,
Don't trade Luka.
But you did though. But you did though. So now you coming back for tickets next
But
year,
business out
and
the-
you went up 8% on the ticket sales. Who you bringing in
All right,
to make me want to buy my tickets?
let me ask all
Who
three of
you
y'all
bringing
this.
in? You feel me? Who you bringing in?
Business out the
If
fucking
you
window
got
at
this
this point,
team,
you know what I'm saying?
if you got
You still
Kyrie,
gotta do
KD,
something to make me buy my
You gotta
tickets next year.
win. That's what you
Kyrie,
gotta win.
KD, Anthony Davis, right? We got them 3. Kyrie, Jeremy Grant, Anthony Davis.
No one agreed with Jamie Grant though.
Kyrie, Mikal Bridges, Anthony Davis. Which one you think can win a championship?
The thing is, you keep the other supporting
which-
pieces
The
with that
last,
shit,
the
'cause
last
you still got
one and the
Lively.
first one. The last one and the first one.
You think with Mikal Bridges they can win a championship?
If you still have Lively
the
too, the thing is
problem
Lively
with-
not there with
The
KD.
problem with KD going to Dallas is you're gonna have to give up an asset,
A big asset,
a big asset,
a young asset.
a young. And
I'm willing to
There's
take
no way
adamant
they're
not
not
to
going
do
to.
that.
Hey, listen, I might be dumb, I might be stupid, but hey, listen, I'm taking that
I'm
chance.
not rolling
I-
because that's
I-
what Phoenix
I
did.
just-
And look
just
what
took-
happened.
But this is, I'm gonna tell you the difference between
I think there's
Phoenix.
another way.
I'm gonna tell you the difference between Phoenix and Dallas. Phoenix, you took Devin Booker needs the ball. Bradley Beal always had the ball.
Yes,
Kevin Durant needs the ball. You have no other way of playing.
Yeah.
That's true.
You got two guys. Kyrie doesn't.
No,
Listen,
he needs the ball now.
he needs the ball, but
He
he's
needs the ball now,
We've seen him play with Luka Doncic.
And it worked.
and it worked.
And Luka needs the ball all the time, and it worked. So now you only got 2 guys with Luka and K. AD don't need it. K don't even need it.
K's game has advanced a little more before he can.
Because you got to think about it. K played with Kyrie and James. That shit was about to work. They got hurt.
They just got hurt. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It depends on the personnel. When you got James Harden, it was like, cool, I'll just be the point guard. I'll let y'all eat. No one thought that would work, but James took that seat. I'm pretty sure if KD came to the Dallas, AD would just be like, bet.
What he did with the Warriors.
That's all he got to do. That's a championship team. If you could keep Najee Marshall, if you could start Kyrie Irving, Najee Marshall, Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, and Gafford.
And
Come on,
Najee
bro.
Marshall.
I
off
like
the
that
bench.
lineup.
Come on, bro.
I like it. I do like it.
Come on, bro.
I
And
like
you can get you a big in the market. You can get you a serviceable big.
Clint
in the
Capella's
market.
gonna be on the
Clint
market.
Capella.
Yeah,
You can get a serviceable
serviceable
big in the market. I don't give a fuck if you get goddamn Mason Plumlee. He was on a 1-year deal. He's serviceable.
And he's not bad. Yeah, he's not horrible.
He's serviceable.
I still go get
That
Clint
and then you
Capella.
still
He's better
I
than
think
he's
more
better
than
than
me.
Capella.
He's better than Nurkic. He's better than Nurkic.
And you
Hey,
back.
look,
Fuck.
Mason Plumlee probably wild, but
No, but he better than Nurkic.
hey, look.
No, I'm taking Nurkic, bro.
Shit, Nurkic was literally the worst center
Shit,
in the
bring
league
Big
last
Nurk
year.
back over here then.
Fuck no.
Who?
I'm not
Fuck
giving
no.
Lively up though, man. I'm not. Giving,
I
can't give up Lively.
I
They do it.
I see both ways.
I'm willing to
but
put a
look,
bet they do something.
They do some, but
they
not
got
for
to.
KD. Not
Look,
for
let's-
KD.
let's-
I bet you.
let's get to some other wild shit.
Holding on to Lively feels like when they didn't trade Stoudemire for J.J.
JJ Hickson?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. They didn't want to
That's how it feels like for me right now.
because he's just young. You're just saying it because he's young.
His ceiling could be.
Bro, you just made the Luka trade. They're in a win now mode. This is the only way you
I'm
can win
pissed
now.
you right though. I'm pissed
It's
you
the
right.
only way.
I'm pissed you right.
Because you don't know, bruh. You just said something.
We
You
do
just
got 3
What you
years,
told
man.
me
Right.
is like we don't know what that's gonna look like in the playoffs, right? If Luka was on this team, they would have went. They probably would have went far if they was all healthy. They would have went
I mean,
probably the
they
same
went to
place.
the finals last year.
And
with
guess
that
what?
team.
They would have been in another backwood against Boston.
But do you think Kyrie Irving and AD beating the Celtics?
Huh?
You think that team beating the Celtics?
With Kevin Durant, I think they can beat the Celtics.
With
for
Kevin
sure.
Durant, yes. But
Yes.
like, as is. Like,
No, not as. That's why I said you need Kevin Durant.
Okay. No.
As is. Because at the end of the day, it wasn't Luka and Kyrie. I mean, Kyrie didn't play the best in the finals.
No.
PJ Washington couldn't hit a shot. Derrick Jones couldn't hit a shot.
Fuck no.
Who else was? I mean, fuck the rest of the
No
team.
one could hit a shot.
Tim could. They
Not
brought Tim. Tim barely hit a shot either.
Not a single soul could hit.
You know
a
what I'm
shot.
saying? So that's what I'm saying. You gotta have a guy that shit.
That's how I'm pissed you right. I'm pissed you right. Because the window is the next.
The
2 to
window
3 years.
is the next 2 years. Or
Yeah.
they fucking.
Yeah, because Kyrie already hurt for. So let's get to some other wild shit. We're gonna go to Brad Beal and Drew Holiday.
That was a dumbass. That's why he
So-
got fired.
Bradley Beal was upset that Coach Bud wanted him to play more like Drew Holiday. Now let's assess this statement right here, right? Let's assess this statement.
Ain't nothing to access.
Did he said that out loud?
Look at the two names.
Glasses for me, y'all.
Look at the two names.
Glasses.
It's the way he looking at it. He like, man, this is bullshit.
Look at the two names, Ken.
Hey,
Look at the two names.
Look.
They don't match.
They're not the same player.
They're not the
Exactly.
same player.
They don't match. So why would you
You
say
have
that
a
as
personnel
coach?
problem.
Hey, how many
not a
years?
play-
How many years Bradley Beal played?
like 12 years.
13.
13
You
years.
asking a guy.
He's been an all-star
He's been a scorer his whole fucking life.
whole life.
To go be
be a
like
To
Drew
be
Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
Listen,
One of the best defensive guards.
there's only one Drew Holiday.
And it's him.
If I'm wrong, though, Bradley Beal can lock up. That was one of his biggest.
He can play, but Drew Holiday is a guy that could take 5 shots and be okay. Brad Beal has earned the right to say, nah, bruh, I gotta get mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Bradley Beal needs the ball.
Come on, man. That's like telling Ray, like, Ray, look, we're gonna move you to the 3.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Fuck are you talking about?
I've never played the 3
They be like, oh
a
no.
day in my life.
Or they'd be like, yeah, go play like Jose Calderon or some bullshit like that. It's like, nigga,
The fact
I'm
that
playing
an
defensive.
NBA,
You know what I'm saying?
the
Like,
fact that an
Jose
NBA
Calderon,
coach
what's his
is
name?
comparing one player to another is wild. In the
that's what he said. He was like, look,
You don't
like
do
that's
that
disrespectful
at all.
Don't
But-
tell me to play like anyone else besides Bradley Beal.
That's where it came to.
That's
where it's
disrespect.
like
I think he was ready to go home.
he had to, bro.
He's
Like
ready.
as an NBA coach, you know, like some things.
Yeah, he was wild.
Some things you just. A lot of NBA players have egos.
And Brad Beal.
All of us got egos. Let me
sure.
stop
All
lying.
of us
That's
got
how we
egos.
got to where we got to.
Yeah. All of us got
All of us
egos.
got egos.
That's attacking a nigga. Like, bro, what?
I'm Bradley Beal.
It's not like you going
I
to.
got a no trade clause.
You can
in
go
my
say
contract.
that. You can go say that to Ryan
Only me
Dunn.
and LeBron got that.
A rookie, yeah, like a rookie.
You can say that to Ryan Dunn.
Someone who don't have an identity in the
You
league.
shouldn't say that to no NBA player.
You can say that to a rookie.
A rookie though. He's like, yeah.
A rookie.
Yeah.
You can say
rookie.
that to a rookie.
To maybe to a guy that's on the same team.
And someone who's like has a similar play style, be like, oh, like you already kind
Ryan Dunn makes sense.
Yeah, like you kind of already play like in that sense. of
But
the
like you're
ballpark.
telling Brad Beal
A
to
bucket
be,
getter.
Come on, bro.
Who's not known for a defender.
You're comparing
He's
him
not
to
known
another
for a
man.
defender.
You could when you compare
like two vets. You're saying like two vets, like, hey, nigga, like, yeah, you're Bradley Beal, but like, let's go play like a completely.
Ray,
other
if somebody
different
came up to
nigga,
you,
bro.
I want you to be more like Charlie. You'd be like, what the fuck?
He can't shoot it.
Man,
Like, man, this nigga can't dribble.
and I mean,
Man, what you
And-
talking
and-
What you
about?
got 2-3 dribbles back? So you,
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got about 2.
Charlie ain't guarding nobody.
Clay got
either,
that.
man.
See, look, Clay got that
God,
play style
so-
from him.
Nah, you give you about 1 or 2 seconds. After that though, they go about 4 dribbles. It's over with.
That's why he like Lively.
And that's why I need AD behind.
That's
to
why
take
he
care
like
of that
Lively.
little
He
bit.
like, they need that protection.
I need that.
So
That's hilarious.
I think Drew Holiday's response was even more interesting though. He was like, I don't know what Brad means. So all Brad said was like, don't compare me to anybody else. He didn't even disrespect Drew Holiday. Like it wasn't like a
You can't do that.
fuck Drew Holiday thing. But Drew Holiday was like, I don't know what he means by that, but I'm gonna go get as many rings as I possibly can. That was Drew Holiday.
Mic drop. That's a mic drop moment.
Because we are
That's
talking
a
about
mic drop moment right
yeah, he
there.
said, I
What
also
can
don't
you
know
do?
what he meant by saying that. Let me do me and go out there and try to get as many rings as I can. Yeah. Cause let's not like act like just this is Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday came in the league getting buckets and then transformed his game to still match one of the best defensive guards we've ever seen in this generation. Should
How
have
many
the
years
decoy.
Drew Holiday been in the league? He's been in the league for a
Well,
minute.
like 14.
Bro, he played on some sorry
but
Phoenix.
he was in
But he was in
teams.
Philly.
Philly teams, yeah.
Like,
Philly.
Like he been in the league like
He was in
13,
Philly when I
14
played in
years.
New York.
And then
That's
I
what
feel
I'm
like he was.
saying.
I feel like he was with New Orleans for a minute.
Yeah, he
He was
was.
in New Orleans like
yeah, I
2-3
forget
years.
he was with
'Cause you know he
Philly.
missed a year too. Remember his wife got real
Oh
sick.
yeah.
Got real sick, so he missed a year.
Damn.
Yeah, he been in the league a
09.
minute. He been
Oh,
in the league a
17?
minute.
What's the math
God.
on that? 16.
He's in the league for
He
16
been in the league
years.
for a minute, dog.
How does
He played with
And he's
Iguodala in
still,
Philly.
but he's still. I know.
He's still playing at a
He got at
super
least
high-
3 more years.
He's still hooping
He
like
can play- he can hit
hooping
20.
like he's just year 10.
He could. He easily could hit 20 years.
16. So he came in the league at 18. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, he did 1 year at UCLA. Yeah, he did 1 year.
Yeah, he could easily hit 20 years if he stays healthy. For
I
sure.
think that 20 years thing gonna be. I don't think that's gonna be that big of a problem anymore.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Especially with low management and the way guys don't play that much.
And all the shit we got now to take care of.
Yeah, they niggas gonna play 20 years
My
easy.
first.
The
3
problem
years-
is these
3,
kids
4
might
years
not
in the
wanna
league,
play.
It was just straight ice. We had nothing else.
Hey, real talk.
Yep.
Think about this though. A lot of these dudes probably not even gonna want to play that much. They're gonna make so much damn money.
Because
For real, though.
Luke, I don't think.
Think about
Luka or-
a young cat getting Wimby.
Women gonna get about 500.
More than that, he might be the first.
Listen,
Might
he
be-
gonna be
might
a
not be
bill.
first.
He gonna be
Might
a
be a
billionaire.
billionaire.
He been a billionaire
On his third
second
contract.
deal. Yeah, on his second one.
Like, but we already got
Yeah, he's
we
still
already got
20.
niggas in baseball getting $700 million contracts. It ain't that far
On his
fetched.
second deal.
Baseball always the first one, but then right after baseball is then basketball when it comes to like historic contracts.
Yeah, no.
They right behind.
Otani just got
Otani
800.
got 700.
700. Seven.
He got
Seven.
seven.
He got 700.
Some change. Yeah.
God.
700 some change, yeah. So I'm saying like,
Dang.
and that was last year. So
And that was
give it
after his
another
first
4
one.
5 years, basketball will be right there. That's all I'm saying.
I gotta get Baby Jada going.
What? I got
Yeah.
Baby Ray hooping right now.
Yeah. So
And my daughter. 'Cause
Yeah.
Also,
the,
Lana
the
getting
women
going
gonna be
too.
making money too.
Man.
oh yeah, no, they
The
close.
women finna start
They
making money.
close.
Yeah.
Con-
No,
Shout
they
out
finna
Caitlin
start this year.
Absolutely.
They contracts went up this year.
For real?
Yeah, but nothing crazy.
Well, still it went up though. So they going in the
I
right
mean, as
direction.
viewership, because shit, the tickets. I looked at the tickets for the Fever Wings game,
Oh, that's probably
I
already.
mean, you
sold
looked
out.
at the
That
one
shit-
game. That
yeah,
was,
he did look at that one.
but still,
game.
like we ain't never had no game like that.
Oh, no.
At the ACC, they playing at the.
Yeah,
That game.
that's what. And the ticket's still high, even with that volume. So that's all I'm gonna say.
I need.
the ACC.
AAC, my
AAC.
fault, my fault.
And I,
No, my fault,
that's
my
why-
fault.
No, that's why I looked at you for
My
a second.
bad,
I knew what
my
you meant.
bad.
So I looked at you like,
That's my bad.
Nah, he
Stop
did.
it.
He didn't want
He wanted to play in the
You wanted to go
Stop
to
it.
Carolina, bro.
here we
Stop the bullshit.
Air
I
Canada.
messed up.
We're
You
not
right.
talking
You
about no
right.
fucking
You right.
Canada
Hey.
cities, bro.
But look,
Nah, fucking.
Hey,
while we
AAC.
still on this Suns debacle, look, the Suns said they made a mistake. The Suns ownership said they made a mistake, not including KD early in the trade process at the deadline. I don't
I don't even want to talk about
know how to take that though.
I didn't even hear what you said. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, like he just said they made a mistake not including KD earlier in the trade process. Like when they were talking about trading him, KD apparently didn't find out until like later, like the last week of the trade deadline. He was like, "You should have put me in there earlier," type shit. Cause I could have. That's why he didn't want to get traded because he was like, "I don't want to get traded because y'all just not telling me."
I mean, are the Suns? They
Blow it
might be
up.
on some Sacramento type shit.
You gotta blow it
Like
up.
I'm saying, like we really should like
Blow
go
this
go
shit up.
be in front office. Like they need like
Charles said they
niggas in
gotta
the front
blow it
office
up.
for real.
They do.
But they don't
And
even have assets.
But then they talking about they want to
They-
keep Book.
No,
So like,
they
why are
got-
you wasting years on Book?
Hold on, did you see what the Suns said about them scouting old boy from Rutgers? And someone was like, they're saying like they sent a scout team to scout him. They was like, why'd y'all scout this nigga? Y'all don't have a pick. Like y'all just wasted money on an airplane for like y'all can't pick that nigga up. You gonna trade for him?
Y'all just here. You just
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You just
Like, I
want
don't-
your
No, the Phoenix just betted on Book, Beal, and KD to work. That shit, the biggest flop. Now they lost a lot of assets. How they gonna bounce back from this? It's gonna take them a couple years to bounce back from this.
should have kept Chris. Greedy. I think it's greedy. Just greedy.
Cause you weren't in a bad
They
situation.
weren't even in a bad spot, bro.
Like,
But they wanted to bring the names. They wanted to bring some names together, sell some tickets. And shit.
that's also why I'm
And
a
this
little
shit
skeptical
doesn't
about
work.
the Mavs. But I think the Mavs still in a better place than them, even if that happens.
They fucked up when they got rid. Like they didn't get the right pieces back They fucked up when they traded Chris and Ayton.
Yeah, they got
No, but you're
shit
saying
for
that
Aiden.
now because you saw the outcome.
That's
What-
true.
That's what you're saying. But when you saw when they got KD, you like, oh man, Phoenix is nice. They
No, but Chris was with them.
No, the Aiden trade was bad. That's what
terrible.
When they still had Chris and they still had Chris, Book, KD, and Ayton. Chris got hurt. And then Chris wasn't playing. And they was like, man, he can't stay healthy. And then the nigga played 82.
82.
Tough.
Got the jersey and
Yeah,
everything.
got
I
the
saw
jersey,
that.
yeah.
That was tough.
Yeah,
At 40.
At 40 is crazy.
My draft. He's on draft, right?
Yeah.
82 games
right
is
before me?
insane.
Can you give me 82?
No. I give you about 40.
40 games?
Give me 40 seconds. Fuck out of here, Ray. Fuck is you talking about?
40. I give you 40.
wow. I ain't
I
gonna
give you
say
40 shit. I
But,
ain't play for 10 minutes a game.
Shit.
I could have had a quarter pass the ball. Do that.
I can't give you 10. Shit.
that. So let's go back to the Sacramento situation really quick.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
Let's just why do we think people keep trying to put Levine and DeRozan together?
I don't understand.
Like,
I don't know why are we talking about this shit?
They bored.
The GM just silly.
because we saw right after the GM got fired, 30 minutes after the game,
Mm-hmm.
Which was his fault.
which was
That
everybody.
was on him.
But thing is, I also genuinely remember how I said this earlier. I think the worst GM in actual basketball is actually still the Bulls GM because he traded away all these guys and got no picks.
I mean, two bad GMs work together. That's all that came down to that. It's really nothing you can explain. It's really nothing you can explain, bro.
No disrespect. When was the last time Sacramento was irrelevant?
19 years.
You feel me? Like, when was the last
Damn,
time
yeah,
the
it was.
Bulls was irrelevant?
Derrick Rose days, Derrick Rose Jimmy days.
That was a long
And-
time ago.
And so this is my thing. What do we think the problem is with a lot of these front offices? Why they're just so out of touch with the feel of the game and like what works and what doesn't work.
Numbers.
You think the
Instead
game is
of
too
understanding.
number-driven?
They listening to numbers instead of
Analytics.
yeah.
Bro, when they start hiring all these, bro. I remember when I was my last year with the, and no offense, they were good guys, but like I think we had like 3-4 analytics guys.
Damn.
Fuck, you need 3 or 4 for? They looking at the same goddamn numbers.
And you run through a program anyway. The program do all the work.
I just don't really understand. I don't really, because when you talk about it and you watch guys play, you should know certain things are gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I when people was like the Luka Kyrie thing, I was like, what the fuck, bro? Have y'all seen Kyrie Irving play? When has Kyrie really been the point guard?
Since he came in the league, he was a scorer.
He was never really the point guard. So how the fuck was that not gonna work? And guess what? They got to the finals. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, it's the name shit, bro. And it's like, who are you talking about? What are you looking at? And then sometimes the sample size of it, it's like, bro, Levine and DeRozan did it for like 2 years, didn't they?
They tried
Chicago, yeah.
multiple years.
They were in Chicago for like 2 years.
Yeah. 3, yeah.
Yeah.
And they made the play in like all 3.
And then the same thing. They're in the same spot every fucking year.
No progress.
And then if they did make the playoffs, they didn't go nowhere. So
They
I'm like,
got smacked the first
hey,
time
look,
they made it.
Sack always
Hey.
gonna be Sack. Hopefully
But let's-
Scott Perry can do something.
But let's get to the nitty gritty. These playoff matchups. Let's get to them. So, home, which one you want to start? Oh, we got it on here. Knicks, Pistons.
I ain't gonna lie. This
Hey.
is exciting. This is
This is
exciting.
exciting.
one.
This is my
This an
favorite
exciting
series.
one right
It's
here.
my favorite series because I genuinely.
Nah, hell nah. Lakers, Minnesota, my favorite series.
Oh, I forgot about that. Is yeah. But hey, this
This is
coming
up there
close.
though.
This might go to 7.
I
This
think
will
it's gonna go to
I think this goes 7.
This
I think
goes
this goes 7. I'm tossing that shit up.
Yeah.
I'm tossing that shit up. I think the Knicks have a slight edge though because you want a guy like Jalen Brunson in the game 7.
If it goes 7, Knicks win. If Detroit wants to win, I think it needs to be in 6. I think whatever
They'll win
team's
in
at home
Detroit.
last, I think they win because I trust Jalen Brunson in game 7.
Knicks.
Yeah. Knicks and 6. I go with Knicks as well.
You think they beat him in Detroit?
Yeah, Knicks in 6.
Yeah, Knicks in 6 or
I say Knicks in 7. If the Knicks going to win, it's going to be
Knicks
in
in
7.
6 or
I
7.
think Knicks in 7.
Knicks in 6 though. I'll go Knicks in 6.
So let's play this.
Because this is one thing. I think Isaiah Stewart, he gonna knock a couple people out. So they're gonna be non-factors. They gonna
That could be a good thing or a bad thing.
If you listen,
but that's cool. He on a bounty.
I will say
Yeah,
this.
they got
bounty
money.
hunter.
They got money on
Listen,
Cat Head.
I will say this though. Cat has to ball.
They got the guys that can guard him.
He do got the guys that can go.
Cat has to ball, bro. I promise you. He has to. 100%. Cat has the ball.
So if Cat doesn't play well, they lose.
No.
I ain't gonna say they'll lose. I can't say that.
Yeah, you
But-
can.
But
Why can't you say that? That's your second guy. Who else you can rely on? They're gonna go to Cat.
I mean,
This is
but Mikal and them can step up though. Mikal and all them dudes.
They gonna
You
have
still got bona fide guys over there that can score and they can do the things that we need Cat to do, which is rebound, hit them open shots and dominate the paint. So Hart can do that too. Josh Hart go get you 16 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? So
He can play hard
it's
for
other
48
people that can
minutes.
step up. But for me, for the Knicks to be successful throughout the playoffs, Cat has to be that guy. He has to do what he did when he first came to New York. When he was just went on that whole month of just going on a tear.
I don't
He
know
has
if
to do
play
that.
hard matters for a team like the Pistons though.
What you mean?
Because they're gonna play hard.
They're going to play hard.
They gonna play hard.
They're gonna
You
play
see
hard
what I'm saying?
regardless.
That Josh Hart shit.
Yeah.
They got about 8-4-5. They got about 8-9 niggas do that.
They also got that- they also got the other Thompson twin over
Yeah,
there.
they got the
Yeah,
other
I
Thompson
know.
over there to
I
do
know.
that. They got, like I said,
They
10
got
play.
some dogs now.
This is going to
Beasley,
be
they
a
got Tim.
physical, hard-nosed type game.
Yeah.
I love this match.
Hard
But
series.
at the end of the day, we all got to see what number 2 can do for Detroit.
Oh, we know what he can do.
We know what he can do, right? So like if he gets comfortable, because he can go on a run. We've seen this before. Trae Young, he never been there. He went on a fucking tear. Got all the way to the conference finals.
You can say that about Brunson.
And you can say about Tyler Halliburton. I think defensively, it's going to get scary for the Knicks. I think it just gets scary
Yeah.
because if they want to play that drop coverage against Cade, okay.
And I think the minutes
okay.
the minutes might have a little effect on them too, man.
Okay.
The
I
minutes.
mean, they've been healthy. The Knicks have been
I'm
healthy.
just saying, but they gonna play 40 minutes this whole series.
Hey, that shit don't matter now.
That shit don't matter. Yeah, that shit's out
You
the
got to
window.
go get it. I think it matters if they go further
Okay.
because that's what
It
happens.
is the first round. True.
It's
That
the
is
first round. I don't think minutes are
Not right now.
It's not a
not
fact.
right now. But like I told you before, we've said this before. The deeper teams always usually find a way.
Yeah.
Is there a world where Cade's the best player on the court in this series?
No,
For them to win, he's gonna have to be.
Does it happen?
no.
What do you
Not
think the
over
Knicks?
Brunson.
What do you think the
I don't
Knicks
know.
gonna
There's
do?
the 2 games he was the best player on the
That's what I'm
court.
saying. Like, what do you think the Knicks gonna do defensively to stop that from happening?
Yeah, the Knicks got the pieces.
But I'm saying, like, what do you actually think they're gonna do though?
I think the problem is I think if they're going to have to get Cat at that drop. I'm telling you. You got to get out that drop coverage. And I think that's the way they can. But I think the first, like I said, Ray, you and Charlie can talk to this. They're not going to throw everything at you at first round. I mean, the first game.
First game.
So you really do save some things. You don't want to give all your cards out.
Yeah.
So the first game going to be a fill-out game. How you going to play? How they playing us? And you just trying to figure it out as the game go. So the first one's going to be tough. I think it's the opposite, as I said, for the Rockets. I think Detroit can steal game 1. Just
They're
because
good enough to steal.
I think they can
a
steal game 1.
But they don't have home court advantage.
Yeah, I know that.
And I think New York is just a better team overall. New York is the better team. But I like what the Detroit did where they're not allowing.
Can Tobias be a difference maker?
He can make a difference.
Yeah.
He can make a difference at that 4 spot.
Because he playing some good ball.
That's what I'm saying.
He
can
been
make a
playing
difference
good
at that 4
basketball
spot.
all year.
How you think?
Like low key.
If Malik Beasley and those guys and Tim Hardaway and them will hit
If
shots,
they hit shots,
but you know who else can affect the game and nobody talks about him? It's Dennis Schroeder coming off that bench.
I said that last
I
show.
forgot
He
was
can
in
affect the
Detroit.
game, bro, because he mucks it up like defensively. Like
He's a
gonna
disruptor.
he's gonna
He's
do
a
things to
disruptor.
frustrate Jalen that he don't have to do.
Yeah, a lot
You
of
know what I'm saying?
bodies.
Just
can throw a lot
being
of
on the
bodies
full
up.
court because Dennis pick you up full court. He's doing all of that. So
I'm putting Thompson on Jalen.
At first.
I'm putting Thompson.
first,
on,
yes.
I'm putting Thompson on Jalen,
Just to put some length on him.
and then I have whoever you can match up however the hell you want on the backside.
He's stupid.
How you
Thompson
think
gonna be on
how you think
Jalen.
the Knicks gonna match up? Like, what do you think they're gonna do on their end?
Mikal gonna be on
Yeah,
him.
Mikal gonna be on him.
Yeah.
OG probably be on Tobias, and then Duran and Cat. That's gonna be a good matchup,
It's
man.
a good matchup. This
Gonna be a
I'm
good
telling you, it's an
matchup.
exciting one. I'm
He's gonna have
looking
Jalen
forward
out
to
there.
this one.
What about this
looking forward.
Lakers Minnesota one?
Anthony Edwards is on demon time. Anthony Edwards.
3 spots. in one
Anthony
game is
Edwards
crazy.
is listen. Anthony Edwards on demon time, and you got guys over there that can't nobody stop Luka. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
But McDaniels though, he got the length and he can make it tough for him. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna be able to stop Luka. When Luka gets it going, I mean, he's the only person I've seen
we
go through Kawhi Leonard, go through dudes that are bona fide defenders. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give him his flowers when I say that. But who's going to stop number 5 on their team?
Julius Randle's the key to this series.
It doesn't matter who's going to stop him. He can go off. We seen what Luka can do to Minnesota.
Yeah.
We saw it last year.
Yeah, but he
Lively,
had
Gafford.
more guys in the paint. I ain't saying because he still got LeBron over there, but Jackson Hayes, I'm sorry, ain't going to get it done.
Go
To
back,
me, he's not
go
gonna
back
get
and
it
watch
done.
that. Go back to watch that Minnesota series. The difference of it was when he gets downhill, that lob threat, it changes everything. You know what I'm saying? When that lob threat isn't there, there's only one team I've seen that plays well without a lob threat. That's Golden State.
True.
Charlie, remember, Cat played terrible in that series. That's why.
He was atrocious.
I mean,
He
Julius
did
not
play
gonna that.
terrible.
If he plays well, it's a different series.
I don't think
For
Julius
sure.
is
The
playing
one
that
game they
good.
won, Cat played well. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
So Nas got to play good, and then Rudy got to be Rudy. If Rudy played the way he played the last 3
I
games
don't know
of
what
the
that
season,
means. Rudy got to be Rudy.
he just
meaning
gotta
he
affect
got to
the
be
game.
defensively,
He
he got
gotta-
to
yeah, if he
change
can, like,
shots,
change some
and
shots,
he
yeah.
got to be a lob threat. When Anthony Edwards, those guys get to the basket, Julius Randle,
You gotta
he did a
finish.
good job
But
being
damn,
in the dunker
Rudy,
spot,
I need
dunking
you
the
to-
ball,
I need him to be-
rebounding.
but
Like he's been doing that.
let's-
He was doing that.
So who you got in this
Well,
series?
let's keep it. Y'all really think Luka and LeBron finna go home first round?
Who I got in this series?
You think the
I don't really
NBA
know that
script
shit
is
finna
going to
happen.
allow that?
I just don't think that's gonna happen. Like
It's not going to
I hear it.
happen.
Game plan wise, that should have happened.
I mean, the script last year, Minnesota put the Suns in the backwood. Anybody see that?
Hey, listen, bro.
I saw it.
Let me tell you
Different,
something.
though. That's a
man.
little different.
Let
I
me,
think.
let me tell you something. Minnesota's been in the playoffs. They battle tested.
They are.
They got
Nah,
guys
they
over
battle
there.
tested.
They got guys over there that can hit shots. They got guys over there that
With irrational confidence.
that knows what to do in this playoffs. If we're going to bet on a LeBron that's not that healthy and he's 40, and then Luka by himself to beat Minnesota
got
in a
AR
7-game series,
You got AR-15
I don't see
too.
it. I don't see it, huh?
You got AR-15 over
I got,
there.
Yeah, you
I
do.
got Minnesota. I think
Yeah.
they're a deeper team.
I
think
got
they're-
Minnesota, bro.
So
I think
you
they've been
saying
there. I'm
that
telling you right now,
going
Julius
Minnesota.
Randle can change this whole thing.
I'm going with Minnesota.
Los
bro.
Angeles
I like-
Lakers going to get bumped
I like
the first
the
round.
Suns,
That's what I'm hearing.
They don't got a big.
I'm rolling.
I think that'll affect them second round.
I don't see that happen.
I think that affects them second round.
How does it affect the second round? They play the damn Warriors. That helps them second round.
Oh, the second round they play the Warriors.
If they play the Warriors.
If
around-
Lakers go small, can Minnesota keep up?
yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
You got Nas Reed, Julius Randle,
Yeah.
DiVincenzo, or
But
Nikhil.
Rudy's out the question. He's not going to be a factor in this series.
If
That's
they,
cool.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
If
Because you
Lakers
still
go
got-
small,
you-
Lakers go small, it's a wrap.
Why?
So
Why? I'll put him on.
I like Nas Reed though.
Mm-hmm.
I like Nas Reed.
But I'm gonna say this: Minnesota in how many games? How they gonna do this?
I
Six.
Eh,
6.
6, and they don't even have home field. They
Like I
have
said,
home
you gonna
court.
I don't
bruh,
think
somebody
I
gonna
don't
they
think
gonna
LeBron
win.
healthy
They gonna
unless
win
he
one
go
of
to
these
Germany.
games in LA.
I don't think LeBron healthy.
I think Julius the X factor because he just brings a different dynamic that Minnesota has not had. They never had two guys that can touch the paint and make plays than they do now.
And Julius can pass.
They
the
had Mike Conley, but
not-
Mike Conley is not Julius Randle.
ball. Yeah.
No, he's
You see what I'm saying?
Way bigger.
That changes everything. Julius can score. Julius can play make. Julius can
So
go
Cat-
in the post, make shots.
Wait a minute. So Cat and Julius Randles are not the same player?
Absolutely.
I don't think I've ever seen Cat go down the lane
And play make those
and
the same way.
throw a ball to the corner. I can't.
He sees the offensive floor better for sure. I agree with that.
I think as a playmaker, Cat can make. I think the Cat's a scorer.
So Julius is a better player.
Better playmaker. I don't
Is he
think
a
they
better
have.
player.
No, Cat's more
you should
talented.
take Cat over
The
him.
nigga's 7 foot. I'm saying as playmaker, the Minnesota Timberwolves have not had multiple playmakers on the court at the same time.
Like to harp off what he said.
Because they just go off straight Ant. You make the play. And then Cat sat in the corner.
Well, he's basically saying that, Ant don't have to do everything now. Whereas before, in the game on the line, you couldn't really just depend on throwing the ball to Cat and go get something done for you. Now you can go to Julius or you can go to Anthony Edwards. You can go to either one of them.
Julius can set him
go
up.
make a play. Not necessarily go get me a bucket. Go make us a play.
That's all it is.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just hard for me to bet against
Cause this is my thing.
LeBron.
This is my thing. Like Julius Randle he don't even if his scoring isn't there that night, like how it was for Cat. If Cat's not scoring, then he's like a non-factor.
Yeah.
He can still be a factor to the game.
He can have 12, 15 assists.
And have 12, 15 rebounds. That's what I'm saying. Like, but fuck, they got LeBron James and Luka Doncic.
Come on
That's what I'm
now.
saying. Like,
Come on now.
The scariest part about this shit is
Come on.
if Luka go big,
that's what I'm saying.
LeBron resting.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But as I can tell y'all before,
Luka get on demon time and LeBron can chill, and then he can just do what he want to do in that third and fourth quarter, rest it up.
I got Lakers in 7.
But
but the
Unfortunately.
thing is,
I got Lakers in
LeBron,
7.
I don't think it goes
Lakers
7 either way. Regardless of who win, I don't think it goes 7. I don't think it goes 7 at all.
So who you got?
I got Lakers in 7.
I'm still rolling with Minnesota, bro.
Minnesota?
Yeah.
I think the problem is, and like I said, I know the man is beat father time, but I think fatigue is.
It's gonna get him.
First of
This
all,
is
my
the
man,
year-
my
this is
man,
the year he
I
gets
think
him?
my man is going. He's had 2 or 3 groin injuries.
Yeah, I don't think he's healthy, to be honest with you. I don't think he's 100% healthy.
I think he's going to be pretty healthy to start, but these playoff series are grueling.
Is LeBron guarding Julius?
Yeah, probably. And
Damn, that's not good.
Julius
Is
going
Julius guarding LeBron?
Nah, I think he guarding McDaniels.
They gonna
They
put
probably put Achimura on.
Oh yeah. He not
Randall.
guarding Julius. Oh shit.
who are they?
Conley? Who's their point guard?
Yeah, he might have guard
He
Conley.
don't have to guard
Conley,
Conley.
yeah, you're gonna have to guard
They
Conley.
run small. Who do they run? They gonna run Nas, Julius, and
Nikhil don't start, dude.
It'll be McDaniels over that.
Start to close out the game.
Oh.
I like DiVincenzo.
I like
mean-
DiVincenzo. That's what I say. They got some extra pieces, bro,
They do.
Yeah.
to make shots.
So what we
and,
talk?
you
We
know.
talking about defensively? We worried, right? Oh.
I'm passing.
No. I'm not.
He
talking
talking- he
about
talking
you.
to
I'm
us,
talking
yeah.
about in general. But
It goes both ways, right?
no, like I said, I just got a little bit more trust in. Oh fuck, that's hard to say.
That's
LeBron
what I'm
James.
saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You feel me? It's hard to bet against
It's hard to bet
Luka
against.
and LeBron, man.
It's
This
hard
is
to
the
bet
most- this
against
is the most-
LeBron.
torn series.
It's not.
And
It's
Luka.
more
Don't
LeBron.
forget about Luka,
I'm
bro.
not- I'm not
He
forgetting
took
about Luka, I
The
promise you,
Mavs
bro.
to the finals.
I'm not forgetting about Luka.
Okay, now.
But Luka has some help.
But Luka,
When he went to the finals,
playoff Luka is a little
When
different.
he went to the
I think
finals,
people
like,
need to-
that's-
When
they
don't
play
forget
Minnesota,
about
who
Jalen
Playoff
Brunson.
Luka is different
Listen,
now.
don't forget about what Jalen Brunson did. Luka was out a lot.
And we need to really
He was
understand.
out a lot. And don't forget what Kyrie did.
I think
against
Dallas
Minnesota.
fans. I think Dallas fans really
Look
need
at
to
what
put
Luka
some.
did against Minnesota.
No.
He close.
If
I
you take
went
out
back-
what Kyrie did, that stuff Luka did don't matter because Luka hit the shots at the end,
Yes.
but Kyrie took him to
Yes.
that point
Yes.
with his 30-something.
I will go.
Let's go back
Listen,
to the game
we can
now.
literally.
I watched
If
the
Dallas
Mavs.
fans really need to understand this
Like,
shit, though.
no, he needed some help. Now.
Everybody
He
needs
didn't put
help,
on his
for
back
sure.
by
He got-
himself.
He got
But Kyrie
he got some help.
Yeah, no question.
Kyrie was a motherfucker last year in the playoffs.
Man,
Boston didn't play well,
no,
but like I said, you need everybody. I don't think they get there without Kyrie Irving.
Oh,
And if Bron can do it, cool. But like I said, groins ain't shit to play with.
still got
Them shits is nothing to play with.
still got who?
Pew pew. AR-15.
Oh,
We didn't even mention him.
That's what I'm saying. Like he is averaging
even
20 a
mention
game.
him.
He averages 20 a game, bro. It's not like he just
oh
some
no,
wash.
listen. I think he's the best. Third option. Might be one of the best third options in the league. One of them,
For
not
sure.
the best.
For sure. No, I agree with that.
Nah,
Well,
That's fair.
Let's get to my MVP.
Ooh, this one scares
This
me.
is a scary series though. It's a
This
scary
one scares
series.
me.
It's a scary series, bro.
This one scares
That's
me.
a scary. Hey,
The problem is with this series,
Kawhi Leonard's back, bro.
they got the MVP,
best player. in the
Kawhi
world.
Leonard, And then
I thought you was talking about
Charlie
Jokic.
said, you want to go fuel too? You got that go fuel?
Nah. The Nuggets got the best player in the world. He can dictate all this shit. And if Jamal Murray plays somewhat a shell of himself, they got a chance. But
That's the only way they got a chance.
AG
That's
play
the
well
only-
too now.
oh yeah,
Oh, I forgot.
AG,
yeah, Aaron Gordon, the motherfucker. Hey, but that
been
Terminator right there,
but yeah, it's yeah.
that Terminator.
Run the clip.
It's all about the right things too. Like his position defensively, his position was always flawless. Like he never fucked up a spot where he needed to be defensively. And you don't want him close to the ball because you can't play around with with the basketball around him. You're not going to play around because he's going to take the shit from your hand. So even if you're from the strong side like TA, he could reach and he had so much strength in that arm that he would rip through anybody. And I saw that against Milwaukee. You know, when they put him on Giannis and Giannis, you know, would try to do that. You don't need no wall when Kawhi was in the game. Kawhi just there by himself, like, what up?
Yeah, nah, he's
Healthy Kawhi is scary, bro.
He's healthy.
he's
rested.
healthy. He's back.
And he's
bro.
rested.
He's back.
And then you got James
He's
Harden. Then you got
Did
Powell.
y'all ask him the statue question? Come on, bro.
I don't know, bro.
I mean, it's tough.
This
it's
is scary.
tough.
I got the
That's,
Clippers.
that's gonna be an exciting
is scary.
series.
I got the Clippers.
You got Clippers?
I got Clippers. And I think I'm a Jokic. I want them to win. I just don't see it happening.
I got Clippers.
Kawhi looks like Kawhi.
If
James
Denver,
Harden is a whole new James Harden, but
If
somehow better.
if Denver get beats in the first round, if they get beat in the first round and OKC advances, do Shea get MVP then?
That don't matter though. It's a regular.
Nah,
season
it,
award.
the
Don't-
MVP would be.
it don't get picked until
Don't
after
the
that.
MVP
Yeah, that's like
they
the
already-
last.
they already voted.
The last award they give out, right?
No, but they got to base it on the regular season.
No,
though.
but look, the votes have already went in. They just not
let's be
gonna
honest,
announce
though.
it.
But what?
The votes already in though. They already voted.
The vote's already in.
Yeah.
And, hey, look, all I'm saying is, bro,
They still make decisions.
we know Jokic's gonna do his thing.
Adam Silver gonna make a call.
They still no. I'm saying they still make decisions after those votes.
I mean,
are
Shea
in.
probably gonna win because that's what everyone who's a writer who has a vote been saying Shea.
Shea shouldn't win though.
He shouldn't win though. That's what I'm
We
saying.
all know that.
He what?
He shouldn't.
She shouldn't win.
I
though.
can't say that. To me, I say what I say, bro. I
averaging
feel like it's. I feel like
triple-double.
it should
The
be
most
a co-MVP.
efficient season
I'm
of
sorry,
all
bro.
time.
It should be a co-MVP.
He's having the best season of all time.
Either one. I understand
You
what you're
averaging
saying.
a triple double as a center?
I understand what you're saying, bro. Kobe got snubbed when Steve Nash won it back to back.
But he wasn't having the best season of all time though.
Huh?
We talking about he's having the most efficient season of all time.
No,
All
I understand
time.
what you're saying.
All time.
I said he
All
deserved
time.
it. I said he deserved it. I said it. But I also said Shea do too.
I'm gonna ask this
Any other
question. I'm gonna
year.
ask this question one more time.
Any other year,
If
he would.
if Shea had one already, who would you give it to?
Shea, I still say Shea deserved it too. I still say he deserved it. I'm not going against Jokic.
No. I hear you.
Like,
You
I like
still
Jokic.
you're saying Jokic deserves it.
Like, I'm not mad.
You're
I'm not mad at
basically
Shea
saying
winning
Jokic
it.
Deserves it.
I'm saying both of them deserve it. That's what I'm saying.
That diminishes the award though. Makes it stepped on
I
product.
understand what you're saying.
Nah, but you might
People
have
step
to
on
give
product
Duke
all the time.
Co-MVP, bro.
But then
That
every
might have to
year
be
if
the
it's close,
first.
they're gonna want to start doing that, bro.
Nah, we can't do no co.
We gotta have a
Then
winners.
it's gonna
There's
always-
winners and
average
it's
losers.
gonna always be a
There's
double.
winners and losers in this life, man.
It's gonna be bro. You gotta. It's cool.
That's
bro.
just how it is.
Who's
Like,
more important for their team?
Jokic by a lot.
Isn't that makes you the MVP?
I agree. I'm like I said, sorry to Shea. That's just how I feel.
He got his own shoe. He good.
What you mean?
He got aura, bro. He
But
got aura.
listen,
He
though,
good.
but listen though. So y'all saying Jokic is more valuable. So you mean to tell me you think OKC would be as good as they are?
If
without
you take
Shea?
Shea off on the
No.
same team,
What?
you take Jokic off the same team, and they just keep the players they got, OKC would be better than the Nuggets.
They might win 70 games this year.
OKC
How
might
many?
still make the playoffs.
70. They might win 70.
Huh?
OKC might still make the playoffs without Shea.
Why you say might?
Huh?
Why you say they might?
They be in the play-in.
They're paying the players.
They better than Sacramento for
You
sure.
take
without Shea.
Jokic off Denver, it's hot garbage.
They Utah?
They
They the Cooper
can't go
sweepstakes.
They're getting
fly.
yeah.
They
They're
getting
in that
Cooper
bottom
fly.
three.
You feel me?
Look. Jamal not even gonna play the season. They trying to get Cooper.
Jokic makes everyone around him better.
He do.
He got MPJ
And Shea
paid.
got all them boys over there, super confident. They play together. Like, that's what I'm saying. Both
You
of
would
them
think
is
Jokic could do
very
that too?
valuable to their team.
But you-
no, both of them is very valuable to their team.
I agree.
100%.
But there's one who's more valuable to his team. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
We could talk about this all day.
But at the end of the day, I think they get bounced.
Yeah, I think they.
I think the Clippers
Denver,
are better.
yeah, I think
well,
Clippers get them.
Because I think the X factor is we know what Kawhi gonna do. Kawhi gonna do some. He gonna disrupt everything. James Harden, they don't have an answer for James Harden to me.
I'm very scared we're gonna come back Monday and Jokic gonna be like, "Fuck you say."
40, 20, and 10.
I heard you,
no
Ray.
turnovers.
What you say, Ray?
And 2 steals. I'm gonna be like,
20,
my bad,
15.
GOAT. My
I'm
bad,
gonna say
GOAT.
At
you
the
know what I'm saying?
half.
You know what I'm gonna say?
He said at the half.
He got it.
I'm telling you,
I'm
Ray.
gonna say he got it.
'Cause if he
You're
do that,
right.
'cause-
I'm gonna say my fault.
It's not profound that he's average that he
telling
averages
you.
30, 15, and 12 the whole series. Because that's his stats for the season.
That's crazy.
That's really his stats for the season.
That's diabolical.
The dude's playing good basketball, bro. I'm excited, man. That's gonna be.
Yeah, that's gonna be exciting series.
I don't know.
Clippers
Listen,
in 6 though. Clippers in 6
Clippers
though.
in 6.
Clippers in 6 though.
in Denver. Ooh,
Clippers in 6 though, man.
that's tough.
We talk about the boogeyman, bro. We talking about Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard was the boogeyman of the NBA for a
No,
while.
the
Yes,
nigga.
he
Hey,
is.
listen, I told you
Yes,
that's
he is.
top 3, top 4 player in the playoffs right now.
That nigga had LeBron saying "fuck" on TV, bro.
Yeah, no cap.
Prime LeBron.
He's like, damn.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's of like in the finals.
That is a fact.
Who else we missing? What's another? Yeah. Oh shit!
You excited about this one?
If
I'm gonna be
Dame was
honest. This
playing, I'd
might be the
excited.
one I don't watch.
Yeah, this might be the
So
one.
you know they got this. They gonna have one of the games on ESPNU.
Damn.
You're lying.
This is the one?
Game 3. Correct me if I'm wrong. Game 3 will be on ESPNU because I think the draft is that night.
Dang, that's disrespectful.
I saw it on Twitter, so if it's wrong,
Fact
it's 'cause I
check
saw it
them
on
real
Twitter.
quick.
Yeah, we gotta
You
get
talking
to
about
that.
NFL draft?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, what draft you talking?
ESPNU is crazy.
That's cool.
A playoff game on ESPNU is wild. That's a tweet. So I don't know if someone could tweet that.
Yeah.
Hold on, we can look that up.
That's what I'm
real
saying.
quick.
Like it's ESPNU and another thing they said like could happen. There's
Nah,
like
just
two,
put it on NBA
there's 2
TV,
channels
man.
that say it's gonna probably
Yeah,
be
bro. It's better off on it.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's ESPNU and NBA TV. It's like where it's gonna be at.
Yeah, just say NBA TV.
But
don't say
that's
ESPN.
one of them
Well,
though.
who you got this series? I think it's well balanced 2 teams. It's almost even.
If Dame was there, they'd be winning.
I don't
I
know.
think Dame not
you
being there
don't know what you're gonna get from Dame.
in the playoffs. Playoffs different.
Dame's been out for a minute.
Best playoffs though. I ain't never seen Dame.
I
do
think
bad in the
I
playoffs,
think
ever.
Milwaukee is scarier now without Dame because the other dudes they look to play defense more.
Yeah.
They look to play defense more, and then they playing through Giannis. Like they are playing through him, and when they play through him, there ain't nobody over there on
got no
Indiana
answer
that
for
can
that,
do
yeah.
anything with him. So we'll see.
Boy, they finna be.
I
running.
got Pacers.
I got the Pacers because they finna be
I got
running the fuck
Pacers.
out.
I think they just got they know they got the upper hand.
And
They
that's
know
the,
they can
and that's the problem.
That's a team that has their number.
Oh, you're saying because they think they got it,
And
and
Giannis-
Giannis gonna be like,
Hey,
wait a minute.
Hold
Low
up, wait a
low
minute.
key,
Fucked
I don't know if y'all been know. Giannis been talking his shit though.
Yeah.
Giannis been saying like, y'all forget who
I
the
got
fuck am.
Milwaukee in 7.
I think he might got something to prove.
I got Milwaukee in 7.
I think he might got something to prove.
because they go to game 7, he's gonna win that game
if it's a
by
game 7, for
himself.
sure.
Yeah.
He gonna
He's
get
gonna
40,
go
40,
crazy.
20, and 10
He's
in a
gonna
couple
go
blocks.
crazy.
No one
He's
can
gonna go
guard
crazy.
Giannis on that Indiana Pacers team.
Pascal Siakam got a
That's
hell
a
of a
hard camera
series.
angle.
He got a hell of a series coming up against him, buddy.
Yeah, he do. That ain't okay.
And it might affect his offense.
Exactly. They
Yeah.
need it.
And they need
Yeah,
it.
they need it.
They need it.
So
And don't forget now, my boy back. My boy now been suspended for 25 games. He come back.
Portis.
Yeah,
Bobby
he come
come
back.
back.
He come
He
back
is.
with double doubles. Like
Yeah.
his last few
Hey,
games, he
Bobby,
come back
and
hungry.
that playoff run where they won a championship, he was pivotal.
But you know who gonna be big for them though? That nobody ain't talking about.
Kuzma.
Yeah, Kuz, but left-handed.
Porter.
Yep,
Porter been hooping
Kevin.
too.
Kevin Porter. Tell you.
Yeah. You talk about YN, irrational confidence.
Yeah, he's gonna be. He's
There
gonna,
ain't a
he's gonna
shot
be
he
the,
Bucks and 6. That's what I'm hearing.
I said 7, but yeah, 6 or 7. Yeah,
6 or 7.
I'm going.
Bucks
I'm
and
rolling with the
6.
Bucks.
The Bucks haven't been on the first round the last 2 years, so it could be 3 first round exits in a row.
Oh, let's go ahead and put this out there with my camera. If they lose in the first round, Giannis Antetokounmpo will be on another team.
I agree.
And Dame. You got to blow
They
that
gonna
shit
blow
up.
it up.
You got to blow that shit up.
But it won't really. But that sucks because you didn't get a full year with that. But yeah, they're not
You
getting.
gotta blow
They're
that
not
shit
getting.
up,
They're
bro.
not getting younger though. That's the thing.
And they don't got nothing to do with Milwaukee. Milwaukee will keep Giannis until he ready to go. Giannis going to be like, yo, let me
I'm
get the
going to
fuck
take
up
my
out of here.
kids to New York.
What you think about Giannis coming to OKC?
Look at
Yo,
Charlie.
you on the payroll with OKC or something? You on the payroll?
Shay
They
sent you
pay
some shoes.
Ooh.
Shay sent this nigga some
OKC.
shoes, bro.
I mean, they got $1 million first rounds.
I'm just
I mean,
saying.
they got
I mean, they
assets.
can do
They
it,
got
but
assets.
why?
Listen, you got to listen to what y'all said. Y'all said rebuilding. They're gonna get rid of Dame. They're gonna get rid of. So if they rebuilding, why wouldn't you want to
Bring
rebuild
Chet.
with a whole
Like-
bunch of picks?
Like I always said though,
You gonna rebuild
if
with a
I'm
bunch of
GM,
picks?
I like
if
your
I'm a GM
logic.
on any
You know
team,
what I mean?
So I'm
I
gonna tell you
like your
this.
logic.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm always call
Are
OKC
you giving
first.
up Chet, Dub?
No,
No.
I'm giving up check.
Oh
and
no! Whoa,
picks.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
I'm giving
whoa.
up
No,
check
no,
and
no, no, no,
picks.
no,
This
no,
is
no.
Giannis we talking about.
Check
Listen, I'm
and
telling you
picks.
right now. There's
Check
no.
and picks.
If I'm a GM, if you come to me with Chet and some picks, I'm
Check.
gonna like, Ray, don't call my phone ever again.
Check, picks, and ISO. And I mean, and
Chet
Joe.
and Jalen Williams, and I'll talk. We can talk. It's some picks. We can talk.
No.
You need 2 stars, bruh.
We're talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We are talking about.
You gotta give up Dub. You're not gonna give me Chet. The nigga that silences my damn pinky.
And he be hurt.
I give
Chet
up.
be hurt.
I give up J Dub.
You got
I would
to
do it.
And
Oh yeah,
Chet?
fuck yeah.
I give
And
up both of
picks?
them. Yeah.
Because OKC they got enough of other stuff to make that work.
They will not trade him without getting J-Dub back.
That-
He might get less from another team, but he
If I'm Phil President, you gotta take a chance on that.
You got to.
You gotta take a chance. on that.
Put like this. Depends on what they do in the playoffs. I will look at that.
Oh, because if they make it to
I don't
the
give a
finals-
fuck what you do in the playoff. You add Giannis with Shea, oh hell.
That's scary.
Cause look, let's say this. Let's say
That
this.
is scary,
Let's say this.
though.
They go to the finals, they lose to the Celtics or something like that. That's a piece that takes you over top is Giannis.
Yeah. Against them, yeah.
Come on, bro.
He's right. Yeah, I agree. And the thing is, if I'm a
There's
GM,
there's no different from
So
the
hold
Warriors
on,
fucking
hold
around
on,
losing
hold
to
on. You know
Cleveland,
what's
and then they
crazy?
added.
What?
Hold on.
Kevin
You know
Durant. So,
what's
you know, he's
crazy
right.
is that OKC is the best team in the league, right?
That we talking
And
about?
y'all talking about adding a piece?
Yeah.
That just tells
because
me
we're saying,
But
that
you're one piece. You're one piece
OKC ain't it.
we all think the
I
Celtics
said
gonna
they
win.
wouldn't
We
win
all think the
this.
Celtics gonna win.
We were just talking about places that will land Giannis, and that just came to my mind
Because this
they
is my
got
thing.
picks
If
and
I'm-
they got assets to give up.
If I'm a GM trading anybody, the first team I'm calling is OKC because they got the most picks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
OKC lost what, 14 games, 15 games?
Yeah, they like
All year?
Yeah,
All season?
yeah.
And
They
you
had
talking
them-
about adding pieces?
They had them. Look,
Not
they had the
just- and
most.
you heard
It's
me say,
crazy
but
to
you
me.
heard me say though, depends on what happens in the playoffs.
It's crazy.
So in
You
OKC
got to
had
think
the
about it. They had
most.
2 years in a row with what? Then it was number one in the West last year, right?
Yeah.
You go 2 years in a row being number one in the West, and you don't go as far as you
To the
expect
finals?
to. Yeah,
You gotta go to
know
the
what I'm saying?
finals.
So
you gotta do
OKC,
something.
what I'm hearing, OKC is not really a number one. Even though they're number one, but they're not really number one.
No, they number one. I
They're
ain't
not
saying
really
that.
number one. Because last time you said OKC going to the finals. That's
Are they
what
going
I
to the
heard.
finals?
Ain't they going?
Are they going to the finals, Charlie?
Hell no. No.
Who beat
They're
them?
not going to finals.
Who beat them?
Lakers,
No.
Minnesota,
No,
Clippers,
no.
You think all of them are going to beat
Only
them?
chance.
Nuggets.
Clippers.
I think Clippers could beat them.
Come on.
Nobody else can beat them.
If the Clippers handle the Nuggets in 6, they can beat OKC.
The fact that you guys is talking about that they need to add another piece.
He's saying like if they do it,
Giannis is available.
why
If
would you
Giannis
not?
is
Why would you
available,
not
you
do
put
it?
him on.
Charlie,
Why
get
would
it
you
what
not
he wanna
do
hear
it?
over here.
Nah.
No. He's
tripping.
right though. He's right though.
Come
Think
on.
about it. He's right.
If he's
Come
available,
on.
But the thing is,
If
you
he
go-
say he wants out,
But think about this.
you take a
It's
look
the-
at that.
It's the
You
same.
don't?
It's the same team.
you take a look at that if you don't.
No, but he's saying like you're talking about OKC going to the finals, right?
Yeah.
You gonna bring back the same team to do the same thing and not win it?
How many teams won the finals and you can bring back the same team?
So that's the case.
Because dude's gonna get
No,
paid.
I agree with you.
So
I think
dude's
you
gonna
go
be
get
gone.
Giannis.
So it ain't gonna be the
just
same
saying,
team.
He's saying so that just shows they're not that good.
That's not what I was saying though. I just said if the man was available. That's all.
Because the thing
Let me
is,
ask you this.
none of
So
us are
when
conf-
Golden State had the best run, the best team, whatever,
Right.
you will say they need to add Giannis. You'd be like, for what? They're nice.
You think
You see what I'm saying?
they added
lost to the
KD
They
though.
lost in the finals.
They
to
added
Cleveland.
KD.
But they
They
lost
added Kevin Durant.
Okay.
So that's like add KD,
But
add
listen, like, I
Giannis.
agree.
What's the difference?
This is my thing. This is my thing.
rolling.
The fact that none of us are even confident that they're getting out of the West says that there's.
I
something-
never
exactly.
said that. I never
No, no, no.
said that.
Besides you,
Yeah, y'all the ones who say y'all don't think they get out the West.
I didn't say they'll-
I
listen,
said
I'm
they.
not- I'm not
I said they in the
confident,
finals
though,
this year.
like-
OKC is in the finals. I don't see nobody
I think they
beating.
are.
I
I'm
see
just not
nobody beating
confident.
OKC if they stay healthy. I see nobody beating OKC in the West. That's my opinion.
Who's everybody's Western Conference pick? Let's do it.
I got OKC. I already said it.
I gotta.
Nah,
I'm gonna say
nah.
okay. I'm a little.
You got to do it now.
I'm finna do it. I'm gonna say OKC.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna just.
Yeah, I
I
don't
said,
know what he's talking
damn,
about,
can I say
bro.
something? Damn, can I finish? I said,
Damn,
let
what
me
you
finish.
drinking on your cowboy
Let me
fucking?
finish. Hey, look, let me
Come
finish. Let me
on,
finish.
bro.
I said, look, let me say OKC. I want to see how the Clippers play the Nuggets. If the Clippers play the Nuggets the way I
No,
think they can,
that's not how we doing it. You got
that's
to pick
why
right
it
now.
says OKC.
Nah, you
I
can't.
said OKC.
So
So you
OKC is your
you
pick.
sticking
Fuck it.
OKC.
His pick is OKC. He with me. Cam with me. You
with
already
you.
know where
Who
mine
you
is
got?
at.
Clippers nice though. That's
I'm gonna
all
go
I
with
fucking
one of the
said.
teams
I'm going
in LA,
OKC.
bro.
The Lakers.
Clippers or Lakers?
Now you got to choose one.
Lakers not doing shit.
You got to pick
Lakers
one.
not
You
doing
can't
that
do
shit.
2 teams. You got to pick one.
Lakers not doing that shit.
You got to go to the Lakers or the Clippers. Which one you going with?
If you gonna yell at me,
I'm gonna give Clippers.
if you say you gonna yell at me, you gotta pick one.
I
You gotta
pick one. Clippers.
All right.
Minnesota.
What?
Minnesota.
That's not a bad
That's
pick.
not a pick. That's not a bad pick.
That's not a
bad
bad pick.
That's a hot take.
Can we
but that's not a
remember
bad
these
pick.
picks? Can we remember these picks? Let's remember these picks.
That's not bad.
I got Minnesota. I
I
think,
got Clippers.
and this is really not, bro. We're talking about seeds and shit. Like everything was one game
Yeah.
except for OKC. All these teams are very equal.
Yeah. Except for who?
What you mean?
You said all the games are pretty much equal except for who?
OKC.
Okay. Thank you.
They had a great regular season.
Thank you.
That's a good job.
They had a great season. last
Atlanta
year,
Hawks
though.
did,
That's
too.
the thing.
Yeah. Atlanta
All
Hawks
right,
had
Remember.
all right.
Atlanta Hawks did not have a good season.
Remember, the playoffs is about
They didn't have an
matchups.
SGA
If you
though.
don't want to do that either,
Playoffs
They
is
didn't have
about
an SGA though.
matchups.
there was a team that was 73
It
and
don't matter who
10.
they play. Do you know how many games they won this
Se-
year?
I hear.
There was a team that
yeah,
said
I
we
heard
lost
you.
14, Charlie.
Heard
Who was
you.
the Warriors?
Just making sure they don't lost 14.
It's 82 games. Yeah.
I'm gonna repeat again.
Hey,
The best team
73 and 9 is
statistically,
82.
is
73
OKC.
and 10 is 83 games.
right? But do OKC winning the whole thing?
Yes. I got
The
OKC.
finals?
Yeah, they're winning the final.
No.
But they're the best team, though, right? They're the best team, right? They
Right.
won.
Right.
No. Are they winning the whole thing?
I got OKC winning.
So OKC winning the
Yeah, you
championship.
like
I got
stuff on that
OKC
one.
winning it.
You buy yourself on that one.
Oh, fuck it. I mean, if
He's
I'm
the
go,
only one.
If I'm gonna go with him, I'm going with him.
No, I respect
Period.
it. I respect it. I'm just
listen, the
saying, like,
Warriors were 73 and 9, Ray.
Huh?
The Warriors were 73 and 9.
got
What
that.
happened?
I don't remember.
Backwood,
Backwood by who?
Braun.
Okay, say it
the
again.
GOAT.
Hey, look.
They say, ain't no Bron in Boston, baby.
They lost their mind that series.
There's no
though.
Bron in Boston.
They lost their
Come on,
fucking
baby.
mind that
Jason
series.
Tatum
though.
is very good.
There's no
but
way.
you're not
there's
comparing
no way-
Jason Tatum to
you're
LeBron
confident,
James.
You're confident about your pick about OKC being better than.
But
So
they have
you
a
telling
better-
me? So you telling me? That's why Jason Tatum is winning
I think
now.
Kristaps
Because
Porzingis.
LeBron is
I think
LeBron is
Kristaps
out the
Porzingis-
East.
I think
That's why
Porzingis-
Jason Tatum in Boston is winning now because LeBron is out the East.
I don't know about that.
Huh?
I don't
When
know.
he was there, they wasn't winning. LeBron was there when he was with Miami and when he was in Cleveland before he went to Miami.
Bron is
They
smart.
was winning.
Bron is a smart dude. He saw that time was running up.
Huh?
He saw that time running
I
up.
don't care about that. But he came back and
He saw
won
that
one.
time
He
running
came
up.
back and won one
He went to
again
the
now.
West. Yeah, he did.
So how many times? So when Golden State was winning, who they playing against?
Bron.
Oh, not Boston because Jason Tatum was
Hey,
in.
all
He
I'm
was in
saying-
leading.
Hey, I'm telling you.
All
this
I'm
right
telling
now.
you is you saying that they lost to LeBron James when he was at that-
7-game series. You picking OKC over Boston, bro?
I'm saying what I'm saying.
It's diabolical, fam.
I'm saying what I'm
Look, we
saying.
talking about
It's
experience and
unreal.
stuff. Like you're like to
It's
your point
unreal.
earlier. The Rockets
Different
don't
team,
have
though.
It's
experience.
unreal.
Different
They don't
team.
have no experience past the second round.
None.
Not a single player.
And we've seen them get bumped being the first seed before.
Neither the coach or the players.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see.
All right,
So
time will tell.
OKC play the Clippers. You confident in that?
I'm rolling.
Jokic go stupid. You confident in that?
I'm rolling with OKC, bro. In 7 games. I'm rolling with 7 games with anybody. With
Disclaimer: Ray did play for OKC, so just keep that in mind.
I did play for this coach.
Just
I
keep
did
that
play
in
with this
mind.
coach,
So
and I never
see-
played with none of these young dudes.
I see the favoritism. So
There ain't no favoritism because
I
that's the case.
understand.
I'm rolling with the Knicks, so it ain't no favoritism.
Knicks get to the East Conference Finals?
negativo.
Hell no. Oh, yeah.
They got a chance.
Answer that.
They have a chance. Like,
They got a chance.
It is the East.
The
They do got-
fucking
they do got a
Hawks
chance.
got a chance
No,
right
they
now.
don't. No, they don't. No, they don't.
do got a
Hawks
chance.
got a
The Hawks don't have a
Lucky you
chance.
do, though.
But the Knicks got
Hawks
a chance,
got-
though. The Knicks got a chance. The Knicks got the personnel.
Think it is,
So
like,
that's why I
they
say they
got
got
a
a
chance.
chance.
You're not wrong.
To say the
You're
Hawks
not
got a
wrong.
chance and compare that to the Knicks is crazy.
Like you made Charlie pick. It's yes or no. Pick
Can they make it to the Eastern Conference Finals?
Can they make it to the Eastern?
No, fuck that. Can they make it to the finals?
The question you
Can
asked
they
me,
make it to the finals?
The Knicks?
can they? Yes.
No,
Then-
are they?
Are the Knicks going to make it to the finals?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good.
Because who the best team in the East?
Can and ours, who different?
Shit.
You know what's fucking crazy? We're not
Knicks-
talking about Cleveland at all.
Listen, I said the Knicks got to beat Cleveland. That's what I'm going to say. The Knicks got
That's
to beat Cleveland.
disrespectful.
The Knicks not beating Cleveland right now.
Second round.
Huh?
You heard me.
Yo.
Why he whisper?
You want me to say that
Speak
louder?
it to your
You want me
mic,
to say
Ray.
it
Say it with
louder?
your chest,
You
OG.
want me to say it louder?
Say it with your
Cleveland's
chest,
out.
OG.
Cleveland out in the second round.
So who's beating them? Who's beating them second round?
Hold up. You guys were saying the Cleveland were a finals team 2 months ago. Now you're saying he's gone to the second
Talk to him.
I'm not saying that.
Who
I'm
said
not
that?
saying that.
Talk to him. That's crazy.
Cleveland?
It's all wax. You said that they can.
Ain't nobody talking about Cleveland though.
So look, because I remember I agree with him, and I didn't. Then I said the next episode. I was like,
Oh
no,
yeah, I did
real.
say that.
And no, remember
I
I
said
said
that
this
because
is
But also on wax,
I said that because of Evan Mobley.
Also on wax, the next
Unreal.
episode I said I'm
But
tripping.
now-
I don't agree with that. I did say that too.
Now,
I said both of that.
After what I've seen at the end of the season, I'm
But
not
that's
rolling.
crazy.
So
though.
Cleveland's getting bumped
I
second
don't think
round.
who they play second round. Who would they play second round?
I don't know.
Who would they play?
Indiana.
Yeah, you're tripping. You're tripping.
Come on,
You're tripping,
Ray.
bro. You're tripping, dog.
Hey, listen.
I'm
listen.
disappointed in you.
I
Indiana
can't
got a
wait. But
chance.
you know what?
No,
You know what's
Indiana-
crazy?
Indiana
You know
would
what's
have a
crazy?
chance.
I can't wait till we come back in here. I can't wait when we come in.
Indiana can beat
I
Cleveland.
can't wait when we come in. Y'all gonna be like, damn, Ray, you was right.
Hey, look, I'm
'Cause y'all
gonna
done did
definitely
that.
like, look,
I don't know
you're
how
right.
many times y'all done did that to me this year already. Damn, Ray, you did say
Shit.
that.
Indiana
Damn,
can't beat
Ray, you
Cleveland,
did
though.
say that.
I'm with Ray on
cannot
that.
beat
Indiana can't beat Cleveland.
No,
But I
they
agree with
can.
Ray. I think they're on the second round. But I'm saying Ray was talking about finals runs earlier.
I was when they first started. Because them boys was looking good. They was playing
And
defense.
they don't look good right now.
2015 Atlanta Hawks.
At the end of the year, bro, they didn't look right.
they're
to me.
closer to
Seriously.
they're closer to the
They didn't look
Atlanta
right to
Hawks
me at
than
the end of the
OKC is,
season.
though.
I don't know what it was,
They
but they
are.
did not look right to me at the end of the season. I don't know what happened after All-Star break. When you start naming people All-Stars and stuff, people start, things start
Hey, it's a
changing.
2015 Atlanta.
Things start
Hawks
changing a little
shit.
bit. You know how that go, Charlie? I'm an All-Star now. I need more touches.
That's what I'm hearing.
Hey, listen, I told you about Cleveland. Like,
I'm just saying,
if
things start changing.
If Garland don't play, they ain't going nowhere.
But definitively though, do you think Cleveland's going, Theo?
Yo.
Everybody say
definitively think they're
Boston
going-
is the team to beat. So what are we talking about?
But
So
do you
everybody
definitively
in
think they're
here.
going home second round? Definitively, like you have to make a decision. Do you think they're losing to Indiana?
No.
Okay, I know you. I know where you at. You definitively think Indiana is going to?
I think it's going to be Cleveland, Boston.
Oh, yeah, true. But I mean, if we
could
say
be
Indiana
Milwaukee.
gonna win,
Giannis is the best player in that series, though. So
True.
so then you think
I said what I said.
okay?
I think it's Cleveland,
And
Boston.
what you said.
I told you
Cleveland
everybody
going
competing for
second
second.
Gone.
Boston win.
Everybody's competing for second.
Yeah.
Everybody is.
If you win second, you got something to build off of. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yep. Boston back-to-back champs.
If I'm
You said
Cleveland,
Boston back-to-back champs? Okay.
and let me ask you this. If
Jaylen
you-
Brown injured now.
Let me ask you this. If you Cleveland,
So?
do you give up Mobley for Giannis?
So?
Damn. Okay.
If you Cleveland, do you give up Mobley for Giannis?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a young dude. They're trying to rebuild. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll do it.
Cleveland,
I'll
the
do
best
that
team in the
too.
East.
With Giannis, yes.
With Giannis, yep.
Yes.
If that's all they got to give up, yes.
That and some picks, yeah.
yes.
You gonna lose. You still got Hunter.
I wonder if
over
you
there.
got to give up Garland.
Now you can beat. Now
What if you gotta
can
give up
beat
Garland?
Now
Boston.
you could beat Boston.
Now you can beat Boston.
What if you got to get up Garland?
How's wrong? You start, my boy.
I don't think that hurt them that bad.
I don't think so either.
I don't think
I
it hurt
still-
them that bad.
I
I'm
think
Cleveland,
I
closer.
think it hurts,
Garland
but I don't
is
think
a
it hurt
big
them
part
that
of
bad.
what Cleveland is doing.
That's what I said though. It hurts them, but I don't think it hurt them that bad though. I don't think it hurt them that bad. If you add Giannis, I think that makes up a whole lot.
What if you swap them?
Swap
Dame
who?
Giannis for Garland.
What, for Garland?
For Garland and
Mobley?
Mobley.
Do that.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's like kind of,
I wouldn't do that.
you wouldn't do it?
Well, if I was Cleveland, I wouldn't do that.
Well, you said who?
Dame and Giannis for Garland and Mobley.
Oh, sign me up today.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Hey,
Huh? If you saying Cleveland, you trying to win right now?
But why you?
If you
wanna
trying to
break
win
up
right now?
something? Why you trying to break something up? Like they are nice. Cleveland is nice.
let's see what they do. Like,
Atlanta
we gotta
was
see what they
nice.
do.
Atlanta
But-
was nice when it was
what
number
you
one in
think?
the
What you
East.
doing?
Oh, I'm trading. if Giannis wants out, you might as well get some young athletes.
True, yeah.
But you understand what I'm saying, Charlie? Atlanta was good back in the day when they was number 1 seed and got bumped.
Hey,
They got bumped.
but I don't believe him to get out the East.
Hong definitely don't believe
not
in
to
them
get out
niggas.
the East. But
I don't believe in nobody.
let's
You know what it is? They be disrespecting.
He just
Cleveland.
believe in
They
us
just like
to
a
the
boring
Baja.
team, right? It's like Cleveland, right? Like there's nothing exciting about Cleveland.
it's not sexy, okay? It's not sexy.
It's not a sexy pick.
Yeah, it's not.
Cleveland
a
is
sexy
not a
pick.
sexy pick.
That
But
would be a nasty finals if they kind of got to have. Yeah, he talks
I
about
agree.
that all the time. Yeah.
I agree.
And I agree.
Nor does OKC.
OKC has an elite scorer.
Oh,
They don't got the
God,
formula.
What are you looking
Hey,
at?
They don't got the
man,
formula.
man,
at
listen.
this
don't
point,
got the
look,
formula.
at this point, we talking.
Remember I
in
said that,
circles,
right?
bro.
Oh, I can't wait to come in this bitch.
Oh.
I can't
Look, we gonna
wait
be all
to
we
come
gonna
in
all be
this
go
shit.
fueled up in there, bitch.
When OKC
Hey.
get bumped, the first thing I'm gonna do.
Let's get
I
to
always thought of you as a
let's get to
very-
Nick
I
Wright.
always thought of
My all-time top 12, LeBron, Kareem, Michael, Magic, Russell, Wilt, Duncan, Kobe, Bird, Dream, Shaq, Steph. Shaq and Steph are both one-of-one unique forces in NBA history. They both, however, have one feature that no one in the top 10 does. Some of the biggest games of their careers, their team took them off the court at the end of close games, particularly close high-leverage games. For Shaquille O'Neal, it was late-game free throws. And Steve Kerr, for Steph's entire career, if given the opportunity to go offense-defense, will have one of the greatest players of all time stand next to him rather than be on the court. It's not disqualifying from anything other than jumping guys like Dream and Bird and Kobe and Duncan.
Yo, Hunk, can we put that list back again? Can we just put like the players
at the East
for a
The
second?
list.
Can you just put the players
So
up
it
real
was
quick?
Bron, Kareem, MJ. That was top
My
three.
all-time top
Yep.
And then
Okay.
Magic.
Yep. Who are we
Steph are
taking out?
both
So you might not agree with the order, but like
No, just not. Forget the order.
That's the
Who
12.
are we taking out?
nobody.
Hakeem.
No.
Hakeem.
no.
The Dream?
Dream got 2 chips, bro.
I'm putting Jokic in that motherfucker.
For who? Who are you
Hakeem.
taking out? Oh my God.
I've said this before.
He did.
I have said this before.
Y'all not
He
gonna like
is
it.
wilding.
You're not gonna like it. If we had to take a player out though, had to for Jokic, it's not gonna be Hakeem.
It's
It's not
not.
gonna be Steph either, and it's not gonna be Shaq. It is gonna probably be Larry Legend. And I'm sorry, you might not agree with that, but
Larry Bird?
it would.
It's because he's white, huh?
Hey, look, no DEI in my lip. No DEI.
Can't
But no,
take
he's
out-
white. But Jokic is also white.
You can't take out Larry.
Who are you taking out,
You
Ray?
can't I don't know. I can't. That's why I don't even want to talk about it.
If he get another MVP or another ship,
You
somebody
can't
gotta get off
take
that.
nobody off that
Somebody
list,
gotta get
bro.
up out of there.
The Dream is
Hakeem not-
wild.
But no, it's not that crazy.
That's why
That'd
they-
be the
How
next
is that
person I
that
take off.
That's why they have a
crazy.
top
He'd be
75.
the next person I take off.
That's why they have a top 75 instead of a
It's
top 12.
crazy to put Jokic in there over Hakeem. You'll be upset. You'll be upset.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
because Dream got 2 rings.
Steph got 4.
Oh my God.
That's what I said. I said Steph not gonna be the one I'm taking
I
off.
said, Steph, you can't take out Steph.
Nor the second.
I said you can't take nobody off.
The conversation's top 10. They left out Steph and Shaq. That's the combo.
Oh, it was
Hey,
top.
listen,
I thought it was
you
top.
can't-
Oh, okay.
You can't add Jokic yet until he's done.
He can't.
Until he's done.
You put him in now while he's active, it's
I mean, they put in
crazy.
Steph.
I'm telling you.
And he only got 1 ring.
I'm telling you right now.
Jokic
if he-
got one
if he
ring.
win another MVP, I'm telling y'all, bro.
2 different levels.
This
Two
shit's
levels- two
curtains.
different
I
levels.
ain't
Top
gonna
10.
lie.
2 different
He
levels.
win another MVP. It won't be
It's not
different
close.
levels. It won't be different levels.
If he win another MVP
Because he
and
should
another,
already have
4
And
MVP.
a-
I don't
and
give
a-
a
different
damn.
levels.
Damn
And
all
another
them rings,
championships.
bro. Damn a ring. He got 1.
He's with
4
Denver.
MVPs.
He's
You
with
the best
Denver.
pla-
His second
4
best player is
times.
Jamal Murray.
Bro, 4 times.
His second best player is Jamal Murray.
No. Listen. This will be his 4th MVP, and he's played against Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Anthony Edwards, Jason. Like he's played against some guys.
And beat them. Definitively.
4 MVPs, Ray. That means you're the best player.
And he should
in
already
the
have
world.
4. He should already have 4.
But you can't put Jokic in front of any of those guys.
Yes,
You can, and I will.
So why does he
Not yet.
So is it because
It's going to it's
Like you
inevitable.
said,
though.
is it because of the league?
But it's inevitable. It's going to happen.
It's because
If
of
he gets one more MVP.
Do we agree
If he
the
don't-
league is in a
he
better
played out
place?
20 years.
If
Is
he
there
gets
more
one more
talent in the
MVP,
league now? Is there more talent in the league now than before?
Yes.
So
He's-
how is he not in the top 10?
So look,
he's about to get
he's
4
literally having the
MVPs.
best.
Because if he
season.
don't win it this year, he gonna win it again.
He's having the best season a
listen.
center has ever had.
I'm not rolling with this is the best talent now. I'm not rolling with that. I'm looking at some of these.
He's having the best
Some of
center
these
ever.
dudes.
I mean, the best season ever.
I don't know, Ray.
Some of this shit is watered down, bro.
So look.
they just trying to keep young dudes and they trying to like no.
Ray,
You got a
Ray.
17-man roster now, Charlie.
Ray,
That shows how good the talent is.
Ray. You gotta hear us though.
Ray hit me with the mellow
The
voice.
top 4 seasons in the NBA history are all
I had
Jokic's.
to fix my glasses.
Ray, the top 4 seasons in NBA history are all Jokic's seasons.
I understand.
He beat Wilt,
I
who's
understand.
also on that list.
I'm not changing nothing on that
Beat
list.
Jordan.
Nah, I'm not changing nothing on that list.
Who?
Wilt will be the third.
Man,
or-
take them off.
How many?
Take them headphones off your ear.
Wilt got one ring. Hold on. Wilt got one ring. Wilt got one ring.
Man.
Wilt has one ring.
Wilt got a
Nah,
lot
Will
of
got
rings.
2 rings in my book.
Wilt got a lot of rings.
All them
off the court.
things he don't.
All right, bro.
All them things he done ran through. For me, he my
tripping,
goat. Off that.
What are we talking about, bro?
Wilt got a lot of rings.
Wilt has
off
one
the court.
ring. Wilt. All right. Hey, any last things before we cut the stream, man?
Dang, we cutting it off that? Yeah, we gotta cut it off that.
Yeah, y'all
But
just talking about
listen,
rings off the
I
court.
ain't taking nobody. I ain't taking nobody off that list.
I'm
We
not
ain't talking
taking nobody
basketball
off
no
that
more,
list.
bro.
Hey, listen,
I
y'all
can't.
scared to say it.
I
Jokic,
can't.
bro, he one of the best
Over
talents
Dream is
we
wild.
ever seen, bro.
There's-
Over Dream
I'm-
is
I'm
wild.
take-
Seen, bro.
Whether it's Hakeem, whether it's Larry, somebody got to come off the list.
He get
Somebody
an
come up
MVP
with
this
in this-
year. I don't want to hear shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing.
You taking Bill Russ off?
No, he got 11.
He got 11.
Nah, I say nah.
I didn't know Wilt had one.
Wilt coming off before him. Yeah, Wilt.
Wilt got one ring.
Yeah.
And like
Oh, yeah.
only like and he
Wilt
got
then. We'll keep a king.
Will might be
Wilt be coming off.
I'll take
the
Wilt off.
asterisk
I'll
that
take
might.
Wilt off. Yeah.
Yeah, but the
We'll
Dream
take Will
is
off.
wild.
Will-
Wilt,
I'll
Wilt
keep him.
lost 2. Wilt
Dream
lost 2. I
is
think he went to
wild,
3
Theo.
and lost 2 and got 1 with Jerry West. With Jerry West
I'll take Wilt off.
and Gil Goodrich. So they had a team. They had a team.
Jokic.
All right, but
Come on, man.
You know I like Jokic. Though.
hey, before we
I
get
love
out though,
Jokic.
before we get out, guys, like and subscribe to the Baja. We'll be moving there soon. It's been another great stream.
Indeed. Hey, listen. Y'all keep tuning in all playoffs. I'll
Yes,
be on the
sir.
couch watching games.
I
all
see
day.
y'all
know it.
Monday.
We'll see y'all on Monday, man.
Hey,
Appreciate
Oakley,
the love.
holla at your boy.
We out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.